right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
We are We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prizes and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you. Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra products, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Good evening and welcome to Dowling Catholic High School as we bring you high school basketball on CISN TV. I'm Trent Condon. Here this evening, John Lamb will join us as we get ready for play-by-play, a girls-boys doubleheader between the homestanding Maroons and the Johnston Dragons. Game one of our doubleheader, good one here. Two teams ranked in the top 10 in the latest rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Johnston at number 1, Dowling Catholic at number 6. See a lot of Central Iowa flavor there. Waterloo West number 2, followed by Ankeny Centennial and Des Moines Roosevelt. BJ Mayor's Lady of Troy at number 5, the Iowa City West team, followed by the aforementioned Dowling Catholic Maroons. Pleasant Valley at number 7, West Des Moines Valley at number 8, Iowa City City High ranked number 9, and at 10 it is the Ankeny Hawks. Those are the latest rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Something to remember, the importance of the girls' rankings in comparison to what we see on the boys' side of things. Those rankings are used in determining both positioning in the playoffs for the regional playoff round, and along with it, the seedings come state tournament time. So those are ultra important, and we're getting down towards the end of the season. Tomorrow, we will flip the calendar over to February, and it'll be the last run for these teams throughout the regular season before we get, of course, to Wells Fargo Arena in the 2022 state basketball tournament. Full coverage here with you with that one. Johnston comes in with a perfect 14-0 record on the season, and they are led by their outstanding senior Jada Jimphy. Jimphy comes in to this one leading the team in scoring, field goal percentage, three-point shooting percentage, offensive and defensive rebounds, and block shots. The future Iowa Hawkeye leading the way for Johnston, but she is not alone. Anna Gosling was great Friday night in the big win against the Valley Tigers. She put up a huge performance there. Allie Tankey, she can fill it up from the outside. A very deep squad for the undefeated Johnston Dragons. On the other side, Dowling Catholic, 14-2 on the year, and it is a freshman leading the way. Ava Zedeker is the leading scorer on the squad for the Maroons, leads the team in three-pointers with 32 on the season, shooting 37% from downtown. She's helped out by senior Emma Gipple. Gipple leading the team in rebounding, field goal percentage, assists, and block shots. Can the Maroons pull off the upset? We will find out coming up on the other side. It's Dowling Catholic and Johnston, a top 10 showdown here from Dowling Catholic High School. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back on the other side, get you ready with starting lineups. You're watching High School Hoops on CISN TV. We're back with more in a moment.
We at D. Armand Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the D. Armand difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new D. Armand Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new D. Armand Ford Indianola, darmandford.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
At Holt Plumbing and Heating, our team is clean-cut, professionally dressed, and always training to be the best. We have families too, and we understand that nothing is more important than keeping them safe and comfortable. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. A high-quality job with a smile and a little extra wow. I would like to personally invite you to experience Holt Plumbing and Heating and find out why, for over 70 years, families all over central Iowa say, let Holt handle that.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Back with you once again, Dowling Catholic High School, as we get ready for tip-off. The Maroons facing off against the Johnston Dragons. Number 1, Johnston. Number 6, Dowling Catholic in the latest rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Taking a look at the historical matchups between these two programs. Dating back to 2007, Dowling Catholic leads this series 22-12, but Johnston has won 5 out of the last 6 meetings, including both games a season ago when the Dragons won back on February 12th, 56-63, and on January 15th by a score of 61-44. Those are the series matchups looking back historically between these two teams. Johnston comes in averaging 70 points per ball game and giving up just 35.8 per contest. On the other side, Dowling Catholic giving up scoring 52 points a game and giving up 38.5 on the other end of the floor. Should be a good one. John Lamb here with me. Mr. Lamb, we're ready to go. But before we talk to you, let's get ready to throw it back to the PA announcer here, Denny O'Grady, as we get ready for the starting lineups, Johnston and Dowling Catholic.
You know this guy.
I know Denny.
He is good. He is good.
5'7" senior, number 20, Anna Johnston. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 42, Jana Jiffy. Head coach, Chad Gillick. Assistant coaches, Mark Hine, Brad Buchan, Jenny Cook, Ellie Ruffridge, Danny Spann, and Christy Wolford. 9 starting lineup for your Dowling Catholic Maroon. Have a guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 45, Layla Clinton. Have a guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 13, Ava Zediker. Have a guard, a 5'6" junior, number 21, Julia Moore. Have a guard, a 5'10" junior, number 25, Lauren Frake. And then forward, a 5'10" senior, number 23, Emma Gipple. Head coach, Kristen Meyer. Assistant coaches, Joe Manger, Anthony Fraser. Managers, Ashley Gilling, Abigail Justin, and Sarah.
Those are the starting lineups here. Dowling Catholic hosting Johnston. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back with the tip-off when we continue. You're watching High School Hoops on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Our team at DeArmond Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the DeArmond difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Back with you as we get ready for tip-off here on the girls' side. Johnston, number 1, 14-0 against the Dowling Catholic Maroons, 14-2 on the season. Teams getting ready to hit the hardwood. John, we got to see the Dragons on Friday night as they were able to jump out to a big lead and hold on against West Des Moines Valley. Give us a little scouting report on the other side, what you expect to see from the Maroons of Dowling Catholic.
Yeah, Dowling has 2 extra games. They played in Minnesota halfway through the season, had 2 extra really big-time games against 2 very, very, very good opponents in Minneapolis. These guys can play. A lot of them are young. I want to say 4 of their 7 rotation are freshmen. They have Emma Gripple. Is that how you say it? Gipple? Emma Gipple. They have Lauren Fredericks and Julia Moore, who is a really, really good point guard, number 21. I expect her, if they want to have a victory tonight, she's got to have, 18, 16 points, and she's got to shut down Aaliyah Riley.
Riley gets the opening tap back as she starts the offense for the Johnston Dragons.
Yep, that's who's guarding her. You see that?
Cross court to Gosling. She was big on Friday night. Picks up her dribble in the paint, flips it back for Jimphy. Jimphy on the drive, goes up and can't get the bucket to go. Gets the putback. That one off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Dowling Catholic able to come up with it. Out of bounds, gonna stay though with Johnston. Jimfy didn't use her hands there, used her body to cut off that baseline.
I love it, but you see Zedeker get in that mix. I mean, fearless. This freshman is fearless. Gets in there. Could have been a blocking call, doesn't matter. She still pursues the basketball.
Look in the paint for Jimfy. Good catch in the paint and finishes with the right hand. Good hands inside by the post for the Dragons.
She's good. We talked about her Friday. She is unreal. We'll talk about her all night long. Let's see what she can do. I think a triple-double's in the mix.
Off the screen, setting up the offense is Ava Zedeker, the freshman. Zedeker with the left hand. Looks to cut off against Riley. She is cut off on the drive. A hemp goes to Triton. Screen roll with her, reach and a foul. Anna Gosling not sure about the call. A couple of hops and a disagreement for the senior Anna Gosling.
What did she go? 5 for 6 and 3 points? I mean, that might be as good as you shoot with your gambling. What do you think?
She fills it up in a big-time way. Outstanding player, multi-year starter for the Johnston Dragons and #1 on the season. As Dowling gets it back after the foul call. First of the night, whistled against Johnston. Here's Zedeker trying to find a way against Riley. Tough to do. One of the best defenders you're going to find out on the perimeter. Inside the paint, they flip it back out for Zedeker. Zedeker baseline drive, double team comes. Open three for Triton. That one off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, pulled in by Gipple. Gipple flips it back out, and they'll restart the offense, trailing 2-0, 90 seconds gone by. Frericks with the screen and roll. Gets into the paint, now getting some help. Out with Moore. Moore into the paint. She goes up, no, but a foul. And Julia Moore will step to the free throw line for a pair.
Who they call it on? Yep. I love Dowling's approach right now. They got 2 guards in foul trouble already. I know we're only 36 seconds in. If we can get 2 of those girls foul trouble, or if Johnson cannot get into foul trouble, that could be the victor in this match.
First free throw off the mark. One more coming for Julia Moore. Moore comes into this one shooting just 40.6% from the free throw line, 13 of 32. The lefty 0 for 2.
Oof.
And an empty possession as Jimfy clears the rebound ahead to Riley very quickly. Riley had it poked away. Steal for the Maroons. Coming out of the pack with it is Julia Moore. Moore crosses over her dribble. Lost her for a moment, now gets it back as she'll start the offense. Goes through, double team comes over, good pass in the paint. One dribble and a flip out. Patient for Dowling Catholic, looking for that good shot. Triton into the paint, still controlling the dribble, and drug her pivot foot back behind her. That's going to turn it over and give it right back to the Dragons. 2:02 gone by, first quarter. Johnston 2, Dowling Catholic nothing.
Is this the best arena in 4A CIML?
So compact, feels great, and it can get loud, I'll tell you that.
That's where I lost my sub-state final my senior year.
Here's Riley for 3. That one just deep with the rebound pulled in by Ava Zedeker. Zedeker, the freshman, running the point for Dowling Catholic. Gets into the corner. Here's a drive for Frericks. That up and in. Good shot there from Lauren Frericks with the bucket. And we're tied up 2 apiece. Riley to the right side. Buchan thought about the 3. Instead going to go and flip it inside. Double team against Jimfy. Another great catch and the finish as she reverses it. And she's got all 4.
That's incredible skill. Other side of the rim, through the 2 defenders. She might be a Division I player. What do you think, TC?
She's showing it a big-time way. Here's a steal for Riley. Just a sophomore. She might be D1. Drops it off for Gosling. Good defense there. Flipped out of bounds. It's going to stay on the Johnston end.
Yeah.
Aaliyah Riley, her defensive presence.
First and foremost, she is a Division I player. She's got 2 years left to go. She's halfway through her sophomore year. She's only going to get bigger, faster, stronger. She does the right stuff. As she improves, will just depend on how high her level is.
There's Jimfy against the double team. Gosling over to Riley. Pulls up from 13 feet, can't get the roll. And the rebound brought home by Ava Zedeker. Zedeker quickly ahead. Thought about the 3, now going to work the offense as she goes to Frericks. Back to Triton. Triton in the paint, lost it for a moment. Another steal for Riley. Her second of the night, one-on-one, takes a little contact and finishes with the right hand. Aaliyah Riley, the sophomore, she's got the first bucket of the night for her, 6'2", Johnston. 4:14 to play in the first quarter. Dowling Catholic looks to set up the offense. They'll do it with Zedeker up front. Go to the right side now. High post touch. And a drop back the other way, another takeaway. Here's Gosling with the steal. Johnston loves to run. Back to Gosling for three. Ring it up. And a Gosling with the triple. And another hot start for Johnston. They lead at 9-2.
Does she ever miss? I don't think she's missed since, 4 weeks ago, Christmas break?
Yeah, feels that way. She has been on fire, had 19 in the win against Valley on Friday night, and continues to fire in the triples. Gosling on the year, that is number 31 on the season. Shot off the mark, rebounded by Buchan. Buchan with a quick push ahead to Gosling. Return to Zoe. Between the rings, she holds and resets the offense for Johnston, up by 7.
When you say rings, it means hoop to hoop.
Circle to circle.
I like that.
Here's Buchan with the triple off the mark, but another offensive rebound for Gymphy. She goes up. Good defense there in the paint. Didn't give up position. Now a 2-on-1 for the Maroons. Coast to coast, too strong. Off the window, and the rebound secured by Tanky. Gosling with the push. Crosses over a dribble, and the finish. Anna Gosling. Another bucket for the senior. She's got 5. The lead's a 9 now for Johnston.
She's been unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Second on the team in scoring. And the bucket there gives Johnston 11-2 lead. There's a 3 from the right side. That one just deep. And the glass cleared by Riley. Goes Buchan right side, back to Riley. Riley gets a screen from Gymphy, turns the corner, goes up, reverse layup, no, but a foul. Aaliyah Riley will go to the free throw line for a pair. Yeah, you talked about earlier, Riley, an opportunity, bigger, faster, stronger, just a sophomore. I don't know, can she get much faster? Man, she's quick.
I don't know, she's faster than both of us. And
that doesn't take much.
Well, for me, I don't know. I have no idea. But she's just so great. Her anticipation is fantastic. She's got 2 steals tonight already. Jumping passing lane, seeing the next play ahead. I love how she changed direction at the second hash, went to her strong hand. I think she could be very, very, very good.
She'll step to the free throw line for 2. Riley on the year, shooting 67% from the free throw line. And able to split a pair, 12-2. As in for the first time tonight, Isabella Balsley. She'll be joined out there by Molly and Nelk. Before that, timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout as we keep it right here. Conversation for Dowling. Kind of the same kind of start we saw from Johnston on Friday night. They jumped out 17-0 against Valley in that one. If you're Dowling, what are you doing to try to curtail this hot start?
Well, all of it's happened off turnovers and missed shots. You know, we had a couple unbalanced threes from Dowling, which leads to transition. We've had a couple turnovers, which leads to transition. If I'm Johnston, I'm saying the same thing we said last Friday. Push the tempo, keep going, get in the passing lanes, easy buckets. 12-2, 2 minutes in, this is a great start.
Setting up the offense, and Dowling Catholic, the Maroon staff ready to go.
I love that coach. I don't know why, but she's my favorite coach.
Does a great job and a lot of success throughout the years with Dowling Catholic. A lot of victories into the game for the first time. It's Marin Heller, another freshman that you talked about. We got a reach and a foul on the drive. Let's see if they got Hampton there or Gymphy. It's going to be against Hampton. That'll be her first just into the game. And the team foul, number 3, whistled against the Dragons.
We're seeing the same thing we saw last week. If anybody can stop Gymphy and Gosling, it just eliminates one of their firepower. I don't know if this is the ticket to beat them, to get to state. As of right now, I don't think anybody can beat them. Maybe Waterloo West, which we haven't seen this year. But holy cow, if one of those girls can be contained, I think a team has a potential chance to beat this group.
Zedeker up top, works a tricky dribble, goes to the left side, and drops it over for Frericks. Frericks a return for Zedeker. Zedeker on the drive. Gets up, throws it up against contact, gets the offensive rebound. Looking for some help now, and is able to find it over to Moore, and we're going to get a whistle and another foul. That'll be the 4th team foul whistled against Johnston, and all of a sudden, that'll help.
Well, their two best players are in foul trouble already. I know we're only at, 6 minutes into this game, but when Gosling and Gyamfi get out of the game, it makes the team a little bit easier to beat, right?
And we got a hold on the inbound play. I believe that's going to be against Balsley. It is her first.
That's your girl.
Isabella talked about Friday, her dad.
Got his tooth fixed.
He did, as did Meredith Reeker, who lost one on Friday night for the Tigers, and she was ready to go by Saturday. Here's Zedeker short on the 3 attempt, and it'll be back over to Johnston. 92 seconds to play in the first quarter. So full court pressure being applied from the Maroons.
Do you think we get Bosley's dad to tweet a picture about his tooth to CISN?
I don't know. We didn't have cameras back then. That was a long time ago. We're going back to the 90s for that.
Holy cow. That's when Game Boys were cool.
That's true. Wish I would have had one.
You didn't have a Game Boy?
No.
Oh my gosh, Trent.
We were poor. Tanky thought about the pull-up, goes to Balsley. Return to Hampton, left side. Hampton pounds a right-handed dribble, now crosses it over. Looking for Nelk on the back cut. Instead goes to Balsley. Balsley, nice. Great feed. And the finish inside. And how about Molly Nelk? We talked about it Friday. Becoming more than just a shooter there, the bucket inside.
Yeah, she funnels from the bird box that we called in the NBA. They throw alley-oops here. They throw dump downs here in girls basketball. Nelk is an unbelievable player. She might be the most untalked about girl on this entire team. I mean, she shoots what is it, 48%?
Yeah, 47.7
Holy
for 3.
cow.
52% from the field. There's a shot inside, high off the window, no good. Rebound secured by the Dragons as Eiley Tanky brings it ahead to Balsley. Balsley gets a screen and
over
a bump. Can get Ava Zedeker there trying to fight through that screen with a bump.
But the coolest thing about Ava Zedeker getting over top that screen, that's what every Division I school that's recruiting her wants her to do. Get over top that ball screen. You don't need help. We call it the Chauncey Billups method. Be a little tougher. Really impressive by the freshman.
Here's Hampton with the move. Can't get the shot, but she was fouled as she made the turn there. Like to see that certainly from a Johnston perspective too. Emma Hampton coming in, being aggressive when she gets that post touch.
Especially if she's subbing in for Jada. It's never easy to replace a potential missed basketball. She's done a great job the last 3 nights we've seen her.
Hampton on the year, 72.2% from the free throw line. Knocks in the first substitution. JC Blanchard will come into the game.
JC is going to be very good. She's going to be very good. She can shoot the ball very well. And she's 5'11", 6 feet tall. She can guard all positions, 1 through 5.
Second free throw from Hampton. Another junior. Rolls that one in, 2 for 2. The lead builds to 14. Johnston 16-2 as we tick inside the final 25 seconds of the first quarter.
We saw this against West Des Moines Valley as well, this early lead. What was it, 15-16? Was it 17-0?
17-0,
Holy moly.
Zedeker flips it over to Moore. Holding for that final shot of the quarter as they weave it around up front. Turn the corner, Moore had it tapped away for a moment. Now fires up a 3. That one off the mark, out of bounds as the horn sounds. A quarter in the books here at Dowling Catholic High School. All number 1 Johnston. Dragons 16, Maroons 2. Back with more here in a moment on CISN TV.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Back with you at Dowling Catholic High School. Trent Condon, John Lamb bringing you high school hoops. Both sides of the doubleheader tonight is Dowling Catholic hosting Johnston. Johnston number 1 on the girls' side, number 8 in the latest rankings on the boys' side. AP poll due on the boys' side later today. And tomorrow we'll get the updated girls' poll. This one, all Johnston early on, though. 16-2, they lead it.
Everybody likes to talk about it, but could this Johnston girls team beat the worst 4A boys team?
Not a chance.
They're pretty dang good, TC.
They're good, but a different level. And I've seen it up close. Know a lot of people on the Iowa women's basketball team. In fact, my cousin was a trainer for the team as a shot up and then Tanky able to finish inside after a three-pointer from Dowling to open up the corner. 18-5 the score.
So your genetics are supreme. No one said it out loud on air, but it's the truth.
Shot up and in. Good from Julia Moore. Moore able to answer, and a good start here to begin the quarter for Dowling as they try to get back into it. Now cut it to 11, 18-7.
Just got to get stops.
Buchan into the corner, out of bounds. There's a turnover, and it'll go right back the other way. That's the start you need. 5 quick ones out of Dowling. Get a stop and a score.
Hey, 11 points. If you cut this thing to 6-7, battle, battle, battle.
Zedeker across the timeline. As I'll go back to that weave look. Turn the corner, aggressive, but there is Gyamfi with the block shot. Filling up that stat sheet with a bunch of different numbers as she always does. Riley for Gyamfi up front. Gyamfi holds, hands back to Riley.
We call that a brush screen.
She'll drop it back the other way. Tanky with the open three, too strong. Buchan gets the rebound at 5'3".
But she plays like she's 5'11".
Cross court, Tanky chucks it again. This one off the mark, rebounded by Ava Zedeker. Zedeker on the push, Maroons. Over the corner, ball deflected into the hands, though, of Julia Moore. Moore takes a shot at the rim and rolls it in. Moore heating up, and it's back to single digits, 18-9. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter.
That's all you want. We saw last week Valley get a little bit too deep with that lead. Love how the Maroons are battling.
Here's Gyamfi. Cut off on the drive, gets it to Riley. Riley all the way through and gets the roll. Soft off the window, back of the rim and in. 20-9, Johnson's lead back to double digits. 5:25 to play. Here's Moore again, had it deflected from behind. Zoe Buchan just got a piece of that one. It'll stay with the Maroons. Substitutions as Molly Nelk will come back into the game for Johnston. A couple of substitutions as well for Dowling Catholic. Moore's been good here to begin the corner. And she'll fire it in. Drive working against Gyamfi, going up off the rim, no good from Gipple. Gosling with the quick push, the stop, and the finish. That's such a tough move, John.
It's such a tough move, and I know she just had her birthday this week. She's 18 years old, but that's a big-time move from the senior here at Johnston.
It's an adult move. You see that one in noon
ball. Move. Oh, I mean, I'm not good enough to get picked up in noon ball, but yeah, if I was, that would be it.
Answer on the other end, the bucket from Marin Heller, the freshman, with the 2. 22-11. Here's Gyamfi in the paint, finishing with the left hand. Can't let her get that deep.
Well, it happens so fast. You have to get back on transition. The terminology would be inside out. Hoop, three-point line. Hoop, three-point line. I think the Hawkeyes are having a hard time with that tonight as well.
24-11 in the paint. Go into the left corner, crossover dribble against a double team. Gyamfi there with the block shot. This time, no, but a foul. Across the arm, they're going to get Gyamfi, and that'll be her second of the night. Now decision time for Coach Chad Gillick. What do you do?
Well, if I'm friends with Trent Condon, I play her. If I'm not, I sit her because it's the wise decision. You're up by 13. You know what she can do. She's a facilitator. She's a scorer. She's a rebounder. What did Fran say last week? games are won in the second half?
Games are won in the second half. I'd argue they're lost in the first half.
I was just going to say that.
When you're up 13 at the time, now down to 11 after the free throws, different conversation.
100%.
2 for 2 there at the free throw line for the Maroons. Back to 11, 24-13. Still plenty of time here as we play in the second quarter, 4:15 to play.
Love the balance on the Dowling Catholic scoring.
Riley sets up the offense. Inside in the paint, Nelk drops it back for Riley. Riley goes right side, Hampton. Now into the corner, Gosselin. They turned up front, but nobody home, and was not deflected. It's over and back. And a turnover, going to give it right back to the Maroons. Hanging around.
Yep.
Now need to get a couple of big shots.
There's only one senior on the floor for Dowling right now. You got to love the future for these girls.
That senior took it on the inbound. Gipple, she sets a screen for Zedeker, the freshman. Zedeker hands back for Moore. Moore, the lefty, drives into the paint, spins, fakes one way, comes back the other. Gosling deflected it back, and now the run ahead. Here's Tanky, ball deflected, and it's going to be a foul. They're going to get a reach against Lauren Frericks. That'll be team foul number 4 whistled against the Maroons with 3:36 left to go in the half. That is the second foul of the night against Frericks.
She's having an unbelievable career so far as a junior. Rebounding the basketball, scoring the basketball. Obviously, maybe one of the upperclassmen that's leading these girls. And she does every other sport. She's just a sweetheart.
Gosling on the left side, looks inside, trying to find Hampton. Nothing there. Go to Nell because she pump fakes a 3, now puts it on the floor, throws it up. That one too strong. And the rebound brought in by Ellie Olsen.
All I think about Nelk is when she had 6 threes in the third and fourth quarter and somehow beat Caitlin Clark, the Caitlin Clark.
More on the drive, the lefty. Drops it back into the corner for Zedeker. Zedeker goes back the other way against a double team. She'll get it for Gipple. Gipple pounds the dribble. Goes to Zedeker, right corner. Had it deflected away by Riley, gets it back. Now Gipple on the right wing. Works against Hampton, goes up, off glass, too strong. And the rebound for Emma Hampton. Riley on the push. And before she got going, we're going to get a bump and a foul. That'll be the 5th team foul whistled against Dowling Catholic, as they'll get Julia Moore. That's the first against Moore.
But potentially 2 most athletic girls on the floor guarding each other. Julia Moore, Aaliyah Riley. I just love the competition.
Gosling against a double team, gets it out. Riley will try the 3, got it to go. Knocked it in from downtown for Riley. That is just her 4th triple of the year, but shot it with confidence.
She did. She pulled that trigger quick. She might be only shooting 30%, but you get a couple steals, a couple layups, it makes the whole thing a little easier.
And gets the forced jump ball there. Alternating possession arrow will keep it with the Maroons. Substitutions into the game as Balsley and Buchan will come back in for the Dragons. Check that possession arrow going back the other way. It will be Johnston basketball. Dragons by 14, 27-13, just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Balsley controls. To the right side for Buchan. Out Tanky, thought about the 3, now puts it on the floor, picks up her dribble, good defense. Nelk works, crossed over, taken away, jump ball, and now we'll go back the Maroons' way with the alternating possession arrow.
Eiley Tanky is the 2nd leading rebounder on Johnston. Wow.
A couple of substitutions back in for Dowling. Running the point this time, Marin Heller. Heller, Zedeker, Moore out there, along with Gipple and Olsen. Swing it to the left corner. Olsen thought about the 3, instead passes it up. She'll go back to Zedeker. Zedeker working against Balsley. Lost it for a moment, now gets it back. And she'll go to Heller. Three freshmen on the floor for the Maroons. Oh, Heller.
Wow.
Stop and go move and the bucket. Marin Heller, she's got 4, and the Maroons back within 12.
I hear she's an elite soccer player as well. We call that a quarter turn.
Here's Balsley the other way, and the finish with the right hand. Quick moves there out of Isabella Balsley.
Do you think it's just because she's from Osage?
She's from Johnston. Her dad is from Osage. Double team comes. Now looking for a little bit of help. Moore gets it back out for Gipple. Return for Zedeker. Zedeker dribbles it back near the jump circle, and she'll go to work. Spins into the paint. Double team comes. The steal for Tanky. Tanky wants to push. Goes up against 2. Can't get it to go. Ball loose and out of the pack. It is Marin Heller. Heller all the way through. Stop. No, we're going to get a reach. Looks like they're going to get Buchan. That'll be her second. And that'll be team foul 7 against Johnston. That'll mean a 1-and-1 opportunity.
That's the only way Dowling is going to reclaim this lead. They have their 2 best players, 2 of their 3 best players in foul trouble right now. Get to the line. They're in the double bonus and 2 fouls. You have to make your free throws right now if you're Dowling Catholic.
Clock stop as Heller steps up to the line, splashes in the first, and she'll get the bonus on the year. In fact, leads the team out of the regulars, 80% from the free throw line.
Wow.
16 of 20 from the freshman, and 2 for 2 there.
That's big time, big time.
Final 30 seconds of the first half. Johnston 29, Dowling Catholic 17. Buchan brings it across the timeline, guarded by Heller. Dowling does have 1 foul to give. Nice screen from
5.
Hampton. Trying to get that 5-second call, nothing doing. Balsley down to 6 to Hampton. She drives, goes up, and it's going to be travel. Turnover. We'll give it back with 3.6 seconds left here for Dowling. How many dribbles can you get in 3.6?
You can get 2 dribbles and a shot. Maybe 3 if you're here at home court. But is this half-court shot going in? You tell me right now, TC. Now.
They're firing it.
I love it. I'm really impressed with Heller. That should have been a 5-second call. We talk about her soccer prowess, but holy moly.
She takes
1, 2, 3. Got to fire it. Too late.
Got it off at the horn, just short. Heller's quicker than you. She got 4 dribbles there in the shot.
I love it.
Half in the books here from Dowling Catholic High School. Johnston 29, Dowling Catholic 17. John Lamb, what an entertaining first half it was, but again, Johnston, as we saw Friday night, jumping out to that big lead, kind of becoming a little bit of their calling card, getting out to those hot starts.
They're so incredibly talented. They just get points. The rule of thumb in this capacity would be if you score 60, you're probably going to win the game. And to be on pace for, again, 60, I mean, they just produce, and they're just so efficient. Even with 2 of their best players in foul trouble, they just truly get the job done. It's the next man up mentality. I'd really like to see Dowling maybe switch to some type of zone, maybe some type of full court press, just to bother them a little bit more offensively.
Take a look at the first half numbers when we come back. Also get you ready for the boys' side of things coming up here about 15 minutes after the conclusion of the girls' side with Johnston and Dowling Catholic. Once again at the half, Dragons 29, Maroons 17. Trent Condon, John Lamb with you as we come back with more on the other side. You're watching High School Hoops on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Our team at D. Armand Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the D. Armand difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola. DeArmondFord.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Trent Condon back with you once again here, Dowling Catholic High School. 12-point halftime lead for Johnston, 29-17 at the half. Jumped out to a big lead, 16-2 after the first quarter. Dowling, though, able to get back into it with a 15-13 run in the second quarter, back within a dozen as we hit halftime here. Well, in the leading scorer category for Johnston, it was Jada Jimphy who had 6 points in the first half, but a very balanced attack overall for the Dragons. A little bit different than what we saw in the victory against Valley on Friday night, where it was Gosling and Jimphy leading the way. Not the case here tonight. Very balanced effort on the other side for the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Off the bench, freshman Marin Heller with 6 points. Also, Emma Gipple chipping in with 5 points. 4 points from Julia Moore and 2 for Lauren Frericks. Those came early in the ball game. 29-17 here, our halftime score from Dowling Catholic High School. Coming up after this one, we'll also bring you the boys game. You can also hear that call on KXNO coming up after the conclusion of the girls' side. After over there, the Iowa State Coaches Show. And I'll tell you, John, talking a little bit about this boys' side of things. Saw Johnston coming off the loss against the Valley themselves on Friday night. Going to be seeing maybe a little bit of red coming out of their eyes as they'll be ready to go for that one with that group. Outstanding team led by, of course, their seniors, Trey Lewis and Stephen Kramer. After a tough loss, you know they're going to be ready to go tonight.
They're going to be ready to go, and not even just because of seniors. You know, Brian Frick is a frickin', no pun intended, good coach. You know, he really gets his guys prepared. They run the right stuff, and, you know, last week was a tough loss. They don't have a dominant post player, but at the end of the day, they do a fantastic job of getting their guys shots. And on the other side, Dowling, first-year coach, I want to say they had, 2 points returning from last year's team. I'm really impressed. I know they're not having the great season they're supposed to be having, but I think he's doing a good job, and I'm really hopeful that, you know, some of these younger players get to play and that they're just building for the future, because, you know, it's an anomaly that Dowling isn't where they're supposed to be with the boys' side this year.
Yeah, Drew Morrow, Carson Brown leading the way. Brown comes in, the senior, outstanding football player, part of that great program on the football side of things, a wide receiver. He's put together a nice season. Drew Morrow also part of that. Jalen Pettis McMullen, a lot of names you know. And there's something to say about the multi-sport athletes, John.
I love it.
You work in the basketball realm, but just look here at the NFL playoffs and you hear about the number of guys that are playing at an elite level that are doing it and did in high school, not just the football players, but did it in multi-sports.
Yeah, I lose a bunch of games in the summer because I let all my players do baseball. I let them do football. I think it's really important. You know, myself as a Division I former player, I was a snowboarder, and, you know, vision to not run into a tree, to not die, you know, as you're going down that double black diamond it all works together. So I'm really impressed with Carson Brown. I'm really impressed with, you know, Jaden Pettis. Really impressed with the Stewart boys. It might be a tough year, but they're only building forward towards their journey. You know, both those guys, Pettis and Brown especially they'll play Division I football. Carson Brown just got offered by UNI.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and one of my players who was a running back for Kansas just transferred there. I mean, UNI and Mr. Farley, he does an unbelievable job recruiting in-state talent, developing in-state talent, and making sure his teams are ready to compete at the highest level in 1AA.
We'll come back on the other side here at the half on the girls' side. 29-17 our score. Johnston with the lead over Dowling Catholic. Back with more start of the second half when we come back on CISN.TV.
Right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prices and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are
so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Back with you as we get ready for the start of the second half. John Lamb cracking me up as
I had to. I'm sorry.
You get me every single time.
I love our staff here. These guys are great. I mean, I'm telling you, CISN TV is unbelievable with what they do for sports in Central Iowa.
Peter Tarpey, Randy, the whole crew doing a great job here tonight. Looking forward to the second game of our doubleheader. We're not going anywhere, so we'll come back after this one, but still plenty of basketball to be decided in this top 10 showdown. Number 1, Johnston, 29. 6th ranked Dowling Catholic, 17. Probably a game where you have to feel like the Bruins didn't feel like they played their best, but they're not out of it.
No, they're not either. And, you know, they got their best players in foul trouble, and that has to be a goal, and I think it's an underrated goal. When I work with a lot of my international clients, drawing fouls is one of the new statistics, and they're doing a fantastic job of getting that done. If they can get, 1 or 2 more fouls on Gosling and Gymphy, they have a chance to come back in this ballgame.
Buchan, a little bit of trouble, looking for some help, had it deflected. Fight for the ball, still loose. Comes in the hand of Tanky. Now Gymphy for Buchan. Buchan, offensive foul. Got caught with the push off there. There's a little bit of contact and then that separation with the forearm.
You cannot extend your body. Your body is like a hula hoop. If you would take that hula hoop and go vertical, that's your space as an offensive player. That's your space as a defensive player. Can't extend those arms.
Right back to Dowling as we begin the second half. Their first look down by 12. Across the timeline and the push. Moore goes left side. Gipple.
I want to see Zedeker shoot the ball. She is such a great shooter.
Moore goes back door, working against Gymphy, try to get it inside. Tough catch. Oh, nice save, but right into the hands of Tanky. Here come the Dragons, 2-on-3. Gosling, step through maneuver, flips it up, and in! Oh my, Anna Gosling! Look what I found.
Hey, did CISN TV get that on there? Because that has to be a play of the week.
Incredible. Took the contact, and now she's going to pick up the foul on the other end for Anna Gosling. That will be her second. And the first team foul of the second half.
I love Anna Gosling. I know she's unsigned right now as a senior, but she can play. She will keep some coach her job because of her ability to compete.
Underneath their own bucket. Dowling will get it in, lost it for a moment, tried to save it in the corner, ball deflected back, and hustling after it is Zedeker. Zedeker against Riley. Step back, triple, got it to go. Ava Zedeker into the scorebook with the three-pointer.
That's a tough three-pointer, too.
31-20. 6.5 to play in the third. Riley, right side, and Tanky. Tanky looking for something, nothing there. Nelk into the game early in the second half. There's Jimpy, put it on the floor. We're going to get a foul. Boy, Julia Moore thought she had a clean tie-up there. Instead, that'll be the second against Julia Moore and the first of the second half. Jimpy inbounds to Riley and posts up right away. Another good catch. Clears, can't get the bucket, and the rebound into the hands of the Maroons. Triton gets the rebound. Here's Zedeker. Zedeker dribbled it off her foot, though, and gives it right back to Johnston.
But you got to love the freedom their coach allows them to play with. I know she's just a freshman, but she pushed the tempo. That was the right play. Just a little bit sloppy with the crossover, but Zedeker is an unbelievable player.
31-20, 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Now for Jimpy, looking for a cutter, goes cross court. Instead to Tanky, give her a little bit of room. She'll find it down, and she does there. Tanky with 3. 5 points in the game for Eiley Tanky. Lead builds to 14 now for Johnston. 34-20 all the way through. Lost it for a moment. Good save. Underneath, dropping it back. Frericks goes up. No, but a foul. Got her on the elbow. On her way up, and she'll step up to the free throw line for 2.
A bunch of selfless passes by the Maroons. Extra, trying to get a good shot to be a great shot.
They got Nelk with the foul. That's her first. And team foul number 3 against Johnston. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 34-20. Johnston with the lead over Dowling Catholic. 5:32 to go. We saw Dowling get it back within 11, but the depth of this Johnston team continues to show up time in and time out. Just so many ways that they can beat. And usually you're talking about a team that has a high D1 talent like Jada Jimpy. You think everything goes through her. That's not the case with this Dragon team.
It's not the case. They're so balanced. If I'm looking at the score right now, I see 9, 8, 2, 5, 6. That just makes it incredibly difficult to game plan. Everybody can get a bucket. Everybody can make each other better. In this particular team, they can shoot the three-point shot. This is just a really, really, really good basketball club.
2 free throws coming for Dowling Catholic as Frericks will toe the line. First free throw rattles out. One more coming. On the season, Frericks, a junior, shooting just 44% from the free throw line. Her and Julia Moore talked about the struggles there, but an offensive rebound, a new set as Gipple gets it. They get a 3 out of it. Ava Zedeker with the 3, 34-23. Here come the Maroons. Riley pounds a left-handed dribble. Into the paint, goes up, left it short. Good, strong rebound. How about that bucks out from Gipple?
That's very, very good. Even potentially drew a foul.
And gets a foul on the other end. Riley had those hands up, moving the feet, but the bump in the contact will be the 4th team foul against Johnston as those fouls continue to build up. Riley, that's just her first, but the 4th whistled against the Dragons with 5:07 left in the third.
You know what I'm most impressed with tonight? How Kristen Meyer gets all of her youth program to these games. I see one of their best 5th graders over there. Sydney. I see their 6th graders over there, their Crashers team. It's just really, really, really nice to see the youth come to these high school games.
Frericks gets the bucket as Dowling has trimmed it to 9, 34-25. 4.5 to play. Riley, and on the hip, they're going to get Julia Moore with the hold. That'll be the third foul against Moore, and she's such a good defender. It's going to be a blow, and speaking of Coach Meyer, she's going to go with the substitution. We'll see if this is going to be for Julia. It is going to get her a breather and get Triton back into the game.
Yeah, Triton's a very good player, too. I mean, a freshman as well, a little bit of size. I would not be surprised if they switch to a zone right here defensively after this possession.
Riley gets the inbound for Nelk. Nelk picks up her dribble, hands to Riley. Riley goes inside, another good catch in there for Jim Fee. And the finish, used every part of the rim, but able to talk it down, 36-25. Freshman Heller had a nice half. And her first run here of the second half. Here's a three on its way, side rim, no good from Frericks at the rebound. Push ahead from Riley. Goes cross cart, Tanky into the corner, extra pass. Gosling for three. Johnston feels like they always have an answer for you, even if you get one of those mini runs. And it happens again, lead back to 14.
The maturity from the sophomore Tanky to throw that hockey assist when she had the wide open shot. Good to great is why these guys could potentially be a state championship club.
And a three on the other end for Molly Nelk. We talked about her shooting prowess. Hits her first three-pointer of the night. She's got 5. The lead is 17. 42-25. Timeout on the floor. We'll come back. Johnston by 17.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
The Chicago.
Welcome back once again here to Dowling Catholic High School. Johnston 42, Dowling Catholic 25. Dowling got it back within single digits, got it back to 9, but it's been three-point shooting here. Molly Nelk in transition, pulls up and knocks down the three-pointer for Molly Nelk, shooting 47.7% from downtown coming into the game, and she comes up with a big way there. Knocks in the three-pointer now. Coach Meyer looking for a response.
Yeah, you got to do something. You got to do something funky right here. And Meyer has the capability to press, to trap, to do something defensively to get a few stops.
Johnston comes out his zone look, 1-3-1, and it's taken away by Hampton. Hampton with the steal now slows things down.
Trent, I'm so impressed with how you remember all these girls' names and these boys' names. It blows my mind.
I got a roster here in front of me. That helps a little bit, too.
Yeah, but it happens so authentically, like so fast. I know these girls, these boys, but you're just a good fan.
Riley with the
Impressive.
shot up. Can't get it to go, but a late whistle. She'll go back to the free throw line for 2. So you mentioned Riley, and I talked about her, seeing her for the first time on Friday night.
Yep.
Physically, how much she's matured, how much stronger you can see that she is. Was incredibly fast last year. You talked about her at the D1 level, the growth. What's still on the horizon for her? What else needs to improve that game to get to her highest level?
Well, she's already going to go to school for free, and that has to be the number one goal. You know, young people out there, do not focus on all the other, extenuating circumstances. She's going to play college basketball for free. If she decides to put a bunch of time into perimeter shooting, that will determine how high she goes. She jumps passes lanes. She defends, 94 feet, 84 feet here in high school basketball. But her anticipation and her just IQ is just very special. So she's going to be as good as she decides to be, and that's the power play in this game. That's the power play. She's a sophomore. She has so much time. Really love how great she is from a team-oriented point guard position. Her future is incredibly bright, TC.
2:39 left in the third quarter. Johnston has regained the lead out to now 19, their biggest of the night, 44-25. Balsley and Riley in the backcourt. Hampton. Our first look also here the second half for J.C. Blanchard. Inside look for Hampton. Hampton goes up off the glass and in. Found the angle there, and Hampton, boy, good player off the bench for the Dragons. They just keep coming.
Yeah, they do. And the crazy thing is she could start on almost any 4A team in the state, and it's just an inconvenience that she's behind Jada.
There's a shot up, deflected back, and rebounded by Balsley. Balsley with the look ahead, looking for Hampton, hit out of bounds. It's going to stay with Johnston with 2:02 to play. Ball out underneath now for the Dragons offense, as it'll be J.C. Blanchard, the junior. 5'10" forward, gets it into Balsley, can't get it to go. Inbound cut amongst the trees, couldn't talk it down. Triton looks inside, good pass, pump fake, high, missed it, and rebounded by Blanchard. As the clock rolls inside of 2 minutes, 100 seconds to play. 46-25, all Johnston here on the girls' side of the doubleheader. Riley with a pretty crossover, drops it back. Tanky for three, left it short, and the rebound for Heller. Heller pushing the other way for Triton. Triton goes all the way in, had a block from behind by Tanky. The push from Blanchard, back to Riley. As they'll slow things down, leading it by 21. Running some offense, now looking inside. Heller got a hand in it, but it stays with Johnston. Hampton with the catch in the corner. Couple of dribbles, now drops it back out for Riley. Aaliyah looks up at the clock. Student section chanting boring a little bit.
Yep.
Trying to get that offense close. No shot clock yet. Back inside again. Out to Balsley, and they'll reset and return with Riley. Looking for a good one. Now she's just going to dribble the air out of it here. Shot clock's coming, though.
Yep, next year, well, wait, 18 months. 2023, I thought.
2023.
She's going to get probably a ball screen or some type of dribble penetration, potentially ability to kick it to a corner for a three.
Reach and a foul as they're going to get Emma Gipple with that one. For Gipple, that'll be her third. And team foul number 5 whistled against the Maroons. Substitution as Triton will take a seat on the bench. 7 seconds left as they set the inbound. Gyamfi for Tanky, now Riley. Riley looks right back inside for Gyamfi. Off the window, no good, tipped around at the horn. Gosling, shot doesn't fall. 3 quarters in the books in Dowling Catholic High School. All number 1 Johnston. Dragons 46, Dowling Catholic 25. The 4th quarter coming your way next on CISN.TV.
A Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prizes and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively,
relentlessly
At your service.
Start of the 4th quarter, Dowling Catholic and Johnston here. Number 1 Johnston, 6th-ranked Dowling Catholic. It is all Dragons, though, as we start the 4th quarter, 46-25. Dowling comes out. Here's Heller for 3. Got it to go.
Incredibly impressed by Heller. She just always shows up. Whenever a number's called, 1 minute, 100 minutes, doesn't matter. Number 11's came to play.
Good start to the fourth quarter there for the Dowling Catholic Maroons as they try to chip away, make this a ball game. Gosling for Riley inside, and we're going to get a jump ball. Help side defense there, really impressive by Zediker.
Especially since she's, a ninth grader, and she's not scared, and she ripped that ball away from potentially the Miss Basketball of the state of Iowa. Love where she's at, love where she's going to be.
Inside look for Jimphy, and frustrating night for her. Just 8 points for the leading scorer for the Dragons. Into the corner, firing up the three again. That one out of bounds. Last touch by the Maroons. It'll go back to Johnston. 7:13 left, 46-28. Dowling showing some more full court pressure. They'll drop back out of it. Tanky, Riley, Gosling, Buchan, and Jimphy, the starting five on the floor to begin the fourth quarter for Johnston. Screen for Buchan. Picks it up at the top of the key. She'll go for Jimphy. Jimphy looked to the left side. Nothing there. Not going to take it herself. That's a double team to Riley. Goes up with the right hand. Too strong. Rebound brought in by Emma Gipple. Heller hoists up a three. Just off the front rim. No good. Gosling had it for a moment. Riley had it for a moment. Into the hands of Gipple. Out for three again. Heller can't talk that one in. And the rebound secured by Buchan. And she's fouled. Team foul number 6 whistled against the Maroons. Check that, the 6th foul. And that is the 3rd foul of the night whistled against Lauren Frericks.
Her brother Nick can play too. I know he's on the sophomore team. He's a player. You'll see him here over the next few years at Dowling Catholic.
Riley right side looking in. Goes cross court, Zoe Buchan. Buchan for Tanky. Tanky baseline drive against the double team, up and in. Boy, she is a scoring machine when she gets going and hits the bucket there.
I love her patience too. She doesn't press. A lot of sophomores that are such highly recruited, highly touted players force a lot of stuff. That's not her.
Hoop and the harm on the other end. Gipple with the bucket on a great feed from the freshman. She'll get a chance at a 3-point play.
Great dish. We call that a hook pass. Very, very difficult to defend. Hands are usually low during penetration at the rim. The hook pass over the shoulder really, really finds the offensive player.
3-point play from Emma Gipple. She's got 8. And it's 48-31. 5:40 to play, fourth quarter. Going back door for Riley. Saved it to Gosling off her foot, but in the hands of Tanky. Cross court. As here's Jimphy. Jimphy going to work again. Double team comes. Lost it for a moment. Got it back. Offensive foul. Almost could see that one building to that point.
Potentially 2 offensive fouls before the actual play. She is a little frustrated, but she's such a good player. I'm impressed with her stick-to-itiveness right there. It's hard to grade these players when you're up by 20, but I love the fact that her foot is still on the gas.
48-31. 5:15 to play, fourth quarter. Heller off the screen with the right-handed dribble. Now crosses it over and returns it to Moore. Moore on the drive, backs her way in, goes up with the left-hand kick at the roll. Offensive rebound, Gipple out. 3 again, ring it up, the triple by Baron Heller.
She's a player. She's a real player.
Into double figures now, she's got 12. And it's a 14-point game, 48-34. Student section starting to get into it here. Trying to make their way back against the top-ranked and undefeated Johnston Dragons. Moore against Riley. Riley lost it for a moment, tipped back. Moore on the floor, looking for some help. And a timeout called by Coach Gillick. Saw that one possibly ending in disaster, but Little pep here out of the Dowling Catholic Maroons.
Incredible effort by Julia Moore. Incredible effort. I know she has 3 fouls. She's playing like she's got one. Here to compete. That's what I love about the Maroons.
30-second timeout as we take a look at the final play there as they found it to Heller again. That freshman showed up big.
Yeah, she's 2 for 3 from the perimeter right now. She's just ready to go. Comes off the bench. We saw her playing against Valley a couple weeks ago. No fear at all. She's a little bit undersized, but you couldn't tell. The heart of a lion right here.
48-34, and there's the fight for the ball there near midcourt. The timeout as you see Coach Gillick in that yellow or gold jacket jumping up and get the timeout call for his Dragons. 48-34, Johnston preseason number 1, and they have coasted again throughout this season, 14-0. It's not going to be easy throughout.
No, I mean, they're supremely talented. All these girls have the potential to play high-level college basketball. Maybe not high major, maybe not even Division I for all 5 of them, all 8 of them, because they're so deep. But these girls know how to play, and they're very well coached. Gillick does an amazing job with these ladies.
Johnston after the timeout with the basketball, leading 48-34. Riley for Buchan. Buchan on the right side, looks to back her way on, hands off to Riley. Tries to split the defender and scoops it up and in. Tough move out of Riley with the bucket. She's got 12.
A bucket with a weak hand as well.
Pull-up jumper from Heller, left that one short. Offensive rebound again for Gipple. Here's a 3 the other way, in and out. Hit out of bounds, last touch by Ava Zedker. Boy, Frericks thought that one was splashing in as well.
In and out. It went halfway in and all the way out.
Johnston will walk it up here with Riley. Now quickly pushes. And for Buchan. Buchan guarded by Zedker. Back to Riley. Riley looks one way, comes back the other to Anna Gosling. Gosling gets her way into the paint, goes back to Tanky.
Oh, wow.
Tanky behind the back, throws it up, over the head, no good. Nelk with the offensive rebound. Gosling for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Molly Nelk. Boy, Nelk just doing a whole lot of little things out there for the Dragons.
Just getting the job done, whether it's shooting the perimeter 3 at an extremely high, 48%, or 2 offensive rebounds in 1 possession. You're still up 16, but that's just the intestinal fortitude of this Johnston Dragon club. They go and they go and they go a little bit more.
Nelk will step up for the 1-and-1 on the 7th team foul. And the free throw rolls in. One more coming as Nelk's up to 6 points in the game. Instant offense off the bench for Coach Chad Gillick and makes it 2 for 2, 52-34. Lead back at 18 now for Johnston with just over 3 minutes left in the ballgame. Zedker pulls up at the elbow, goes back for Moore. Moore thought about the drive, cut off, and she'll go with Frericks. Frericks with the left hand, fakes one way, fades the other. Missed it, but the rebound brought home by Gipple. Heller
Travel.
got going a little bit too quick there, and the freshman turns it over right back to Johnston. 2 minutes, 51 seconds to play in the 4th quarter here from Dowling Catholic High School. Trent Condon and John Lamb, thanks for joining us here tonight.
We didn't even have TV broadcasts except for one MediaCom game every week when I was in high school. It's so cool what CISM does.
Gosling called with the push-off, no doubt. Great group here and seeing these games across. It was great for us to be able to see all these teams. Of course, we'll have full coverage with you throughout the regionals on the girls' side. To the state tournament at Wells Fargo Arena, the last day of February into the first week of March.
Oh yeah, baby.
And then the following week on the boys' side of things. As we will crowned state champions, 9 of them all together. There's a shot off the glass and in for Heller. Her big night offensively continues. She's up to 14. Gyamfi will dribble it back and content to run a little bit of clock. No need to rush as she's guarded out there by Emma Gipple. Hands to Riley. Deflected back. Ball still loose. And here it comes. Jump ball. And it's going to go the way of the Dowling Catholic Maroons. 1:58 to go.
They are still competing like crazy. They've been on the floor 6 times this fourth quarter.
Getting after it. Love to see that for a team not showing any quit. Heller works through a screen. Goes to Moore. Moore against Buchan. Now backing her way in. Goes back to that left hand and off the glass and in. Moore's got 6.
Great footwork by Julia Moore. She's been in the coal mine, but I cannot take credit for anything she just did right there.
52-38. 1:23 left again. No shot clock, so Johnston, they're just going to run some clock here.
Does Dowling have the most loyal at-home fans?
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
They are all here.
Riley works through a double team into the paint out. Here's a 3 for Nelk. Ring it up.
What a pass. If she split the ball screen, 2 defenders, finds Molly Nelk, easy money. Easy money.
55-38 as we go inside of 50 seconds left in the ball game. Nelk passing in the corner for Buchan. Return for Jada Gyamfi, and now she's just going to dribble it all the way back. Again, clock the friend now for the Maroons. Reaching a foul as they're going to get Gipple. For Emma, that's going to be her 4th. Substitution back into the game. It'll be Tanky. Kylie Tanky, the sophomore. And a 1-and-1 free throw opportunity now for Jada Gyamfi. Quiet night offensively as she gets her 9th point. One more free throw coming after the made front end. Rolls in that second. Johnston as a team has been very good at the free throw line this year, 77.4%. Not many that can do things like that.
No, that is a high level of efficiency. That's March Madness status right there. Mid-major March Madness status.
And I see any power program shooting 77%.
No way.
Final 20 seconds here. Heller, who's been outstanding tonight off the bench for Coach Meyer. Back for Zedeker. Return. Heller tries another 3. Good again. And she's got 17 points. The freshman with a big performance against the #1 team in the state. Final couple of seconds will tick off, and that's how things will end. #1 Johnston goes to 15-0 on the year as they knock off Dowling Catholic 57-41. Well, an impressive one, no doubt, here tonight. I will tell you, though, Johnston, another big start out of them. John Lamb, huge performance as they get it done. But they started the game, 16-2 run, and just too big of a hole for the Maroons to dig out of.
Yeah, you look at it. They lose by 16. You just cannot be slow when you play the Dragons. They are equipped with so much firepower, shooting it, penetration. They can guard. They can get the job done. You can't start slow if you want to beat Johnston.
As they pick up the victory here, number 15, 15-0 on the season for the Johnston Dragons. 6th-ranked Dowling Catholic, they move to 14-3 on the year. Still a lot of season in front of them. Number 6 team in the state. Certainly going to have a path to make a return trip to the state tournament and try to figure out a way to solve these Johnston Dragons, and we're going to be talking about that a lot leading up to the state tournament. Well, before we start to turn our attention over to the boys' side, John, a lot of different ways to go, but Dowling Catholic's Marin Heller, she was outstanding with 17 points in the ball game. Jada Jimphy, a quiet 10 tonight. Aaliyah Riley had 12. Anna Gosling also with 12. Hitting out our Graphite Construction Group Hard Hat Player of the Game. Which way you going?
Oh, I'm going to go with, Anna Tanky did so many nice things. She doesn't have to score the ball, but she rebounded. She stopped all dribble penetration, especially when Jada Jimphy got in foul trouble. But Aaliyah Riley was as good as it gets tonight. We see her do these things over and over again. Really impressed by the sophomore. So I'm going to let you choose this one because I'm up in the air.
We'll go Aaliyah Riley, our Hard Hat Player of the Game, brought to you by Graphite Construction Group, as the win goes to the Johnston Dragons 57-41. We got boys basketball coming up on the other side. About 15 minutes away from this one as the teams are out on the hardwood getting started and ready for the start of the boys' side of the doubleheader. Johnston coming off a loss on Friday night against West Des Moines Valley, looking to get back in the win column as they take on these same Dowling Catholic Maroons. Timeout, we'll get ready for that one when we come back. Game one, Johnston a winner, 57-41, as we continue in a moment on CISN.TV.
right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Welcome back once again to Dowling Catholic High School. In between ball games as game one on the girls' side goes to the top-ranked Johnston Dragons. Getting ready for the boys' side of things, and the latest rankings are out from the AP. Let's take a look at what we see in
looks like
Class 4A.
Osage is number 1.
No, well, that's 2A.
Oh,
and no,
yeah,
they're not there. I think they might be receiving votes, so Green
Are they
Devils
really?
got a good young squad.
Is that really
Yeah.
Green Devils?
Yeah.
Man.
It's a great mascot. Better than the Indianola Indians, that's for sure.
Hey, I do not doubt that. What about the Nebraska Cornhuskers changing their little slogan?
Right, it's great.
I'm glad. I'm
Yes.
glad. We're evolving as a mankind.
Well, let's take a look at the evolving rankings in Class 4A. Though at the top spot, it remains the same. The Little Cyclones from Ames. John, we got a chance to see that squad a couple of weeks ago, and boy, it is not just Tame and Lipsy.
No.
That team's stacked up.
They're stacked, and as I look down this entire list, I don't know why Johnston's not on it. I know they had a tough loss, but there's no way Ankeny Centennial's 10. Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Abraham Lincoln, they've lost their best player. I know they judged the sub-state based on your first 10 games, and you know, I was talking to BJ and a few other coaches this last weekend, and that would be my only flaw with the boys' game. I think the Iowa Girls High School Association has it figured out, down packed. I would say that the only thing that needs to change here is they don't put out those sub-states until a little bit deeper into the season.
And they do it by the rankings.
Right.
And the rankings change and evolve, and I do like the way that the girls do it. I think it's a stronger way, and it's a stronger representation of getting the best teams to the state tournament. But remember, we're talking about two different entities here.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
And the boys' side, what they are looking for, and this has been told to me many times by the boys in Boone, they are looking to get a true representation of a state tournament, the best teams from across the state. Where the girls' side, they want to get the best 8 teams, regardless of class, to the state tournament. It's a different way of looking at it.
It is.
I understand it. Personally, I like the way the girls do it more.
Hey, I'm just glad these kids get to play. There's fans here. They have an opportunity to do what they love. But at the end of the day, everybody wants to get to state TC. Wells Fargo is a rockin' venue. We'll be there. CISN will be there. It's going to be a great atmosphere.
Ames at number 1 on the local front. Waukee Northwest, they chicken at the number 5 spot. Ankeny at number 6. West Des Moines Valley with that win against these Johnston Dragons Friday. Back into the rankings at number 9. And then Ankeny Centennial at number 10. Valley, we talked about it on Friday night, but playing now without Eli Reardon. Of course, their big guy in the middle. But it does feel like now they're learning how to play without him, and they've evolved as the season has gone on.
They have. They're playing a little faster pace. This West Des Moines Valley team is they're very good. They were my personal Handle University preseason 4A favorite. I would have them a little higher, especially after we saw them last Friday. But at the end of the day, you got to win, you got to produce, and the guys are making these decisions with the rankings. They're talented individuals as well.
Getting ready for this one, Dowling Catholic comes in, 2-9 record. Johnston, 11-2 on the season. Dowling, learning process, and of course doing it without Coach O'Connor, who stepped down, still working here at Dowling Catholic, still the assistant athletic director, but hugging up and hanging out with the family a little more.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I still think OC is the head coach here. I don't know. I don't even know this head dude's name. He's a great guy. I've had a bunch of great feedback from his players about him and the way he does his practices, runs his program. But at the end of the day, you know, Coach OC and that gleaming, beautiful bald head is always going to be what I think about on the sideline when I think about Dowling Catholic.
Yeah, I got a chance to see OC before the game, and he was finishing up the JV game, talking with him. He had to run over, and he's got to set up the clock now. A little different duties now.
Hey, he'll do anything. He'll sweep the floor. He'll get the job done. OC gets the job done.
Well, that is coming up here at just the other side. Quick timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you starting lineups. Dowling Catholic in Johnston. On the boys' side, coming your way next. You're listening and watching High School Hoops on CISN TV.
A Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prizes and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore. 109th and Douglas at Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Welcome back once again, Dowling Catholic High School. Tip-off just moments away on the boys' side, Johnston and Dowling Catholic. The Dragons come in with an 11-2 record. Awful loss, though, Friday night as they fell at the hands of the Valley Tigers. One of the most entertaining first half of basketball we've seen in a long time, but the second half was all Tigers, and now it's going to be a bounce back for the Dragons on the road, though, for the second consecutive game. Head coach Brian Frick, Andy Woodley, and the rest of the coaching staff for the Dragons looking to push the right buttons here. Trey Lewis leading the team in scoring coming into action here tonight. Also leading the team in three-pointers with 43 on the season, shooting 86% from the line. Also leading the team in rebounds and assists, steals. He's joined by Stephen Kramer, another outstanding senior for this Johnston team, as we send it down to Denny O'Grady on the call for your starting lineups.
That dude's a legend. Denny's a
Now the starting lineup for the Dragons. At a guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 4, Taylor Proctor. At a guard, a 5'10 senior, number 3, Trey Lewis. At a forward, a 6'5 sophomore, number 42, Jacob Simpson. At a forward, a 6'4 junior, number 15, Nathan Roos. And at forward, a 6'5 senior, number 5, Steve Kramer. Head coach Brian Frick, assistant coaches Andy Woodley, Josh Kennedy, and Rob Swears. Now your starting lineup for your Dowling Catholic Ballroom. Aaron Guard, a 5'10 sophomore, number 14, Jay McCall. And a guard, a 6' junior, number 24, Drew Miles. And a guard, a 6'2 senior, number 2, Carson Brown. And a guard, a
as we are ready to go once again here from Dowling Catholic High School on the boys' side. Dowling Catholic in their home white uniforms with the maroon trim and the maroon numbers. Johnston, different look tonight than what we saw Friday, going with the purples with the yellow numbers and the white trim.
They had black and J-Town, right?
They did.
We need some cursive.
That's what you're looking for. Love the J-Town, but it took a loss. They're switching it up, ready to jump it up. Tapped a couple of times, and the third time, they missed the second. On the third, they finally said enough of that. Now we're going to...
That's like the story of my life. Fell, and maybe you'll get it right.
It'll be out of bounds in the way of Dowling Catholic as they will fire it in. Looking for an explanation over there is Brian Frick, the head coach for the Dragons. Led them to the state championship game a year ago.
Great young coach. Great young coach.
Assistant under Coach Windhorse over at West Des Moines Valley.
Did Schaefer Grandview as well.
Now we are ready to go. As Dowling Catholic has it, they look to the high post. And Pettis drops it over, shot up, no good. Pettis deflected it for a moment, and now is going to be hit with a foul. A little extracurricular there.
Extracurricular, I like that.
You can't afford those one underneath the other bucket.
Especially when that's your big guy. Especially that is your largest defender. You know, conveniently, Johnston doesn't have any like supremely huge dudes on this squad.
And that'll be the first foul here of the evening. Whistled against Pettis. Back ready for action. Here comes Johnston. Kramer goes over to the left side, and Simpson. Simpson bullies his way into the paint. Now picks up his dribble and finds some help back to Stephen Kramer. Kramer, the senior. Big state tournament a year ago. Backs his way in. Nifty, 6'5", picks up his dribble. Back for Trey Lewis. Lewis out. Proctor thought about the three, passes it up, nearly dribbled it away. He regains and a restart here for Lewis and company. Proctor left side into the paint. Fakes one way, comes back the other. Simpson for three. Good.
That's extra. I don't think he was even wanting to shoot that shot. Love the patience from the Dragons.
And a 3-0 lead to begin things for Johnston on the triple from Jacob Simpson. For Simpson, that is his second three-pointer of the year, now 2 of 5. Drive goes up with the left hand. That one off the mark for Morrow. Offensive rebound, put back, not there, and cleared by Ruish. There's Lewis to the corner, and Proctor, he'll try the three. That one way too strong, rebounded by Jalen Pettis. Morrow pushes ahead, goes to the left side, and Coppola back to Morrow. Coppola fakes, comes back, left hand layup, good. Good strong take there out of Joey, the sophomore, with the deuce. 3-2, 2 minutes gone by. Each team with a field goal here early on in this one. And we're going to get an offensive foul, moving screen there. You got to love the strong take there out of Coppola.
Yeah, Coppola, he's doing he did a great job. I think this is his first start of the year. He's been tremendous all season long. We watched him at Valley, disrupted the defense with his just pressure. It's just really good job.
Steal on the other end by Jacob Simpson. He's got a good start to the game. Lewis drives it out. We're going to get steps from Ruish. Boy, you just see that so often on that pump fake shot and then trying to put it on the floor.
I always call it you have to have aggressive, active feet on the catch, and when you don't, it's very easy to slide, especially for these officials that might not, work all summer long. I mean, the truth is that they might not.
Deep three off the mark from Morrow, and a rebound brought home by the Dragons. Leading by a point, Lewis into the paint. Goes back, Ruish will try a three again. That one too strong, high for the rebound, Carson Brown.
Love Carson Brown's athleticism.
Coppola this time for three, too strong on that one. Stephen Kramer rebounds for the Dragons. Pushes it ahead, 3 minutes gone by. Kramer looked inside for Proctor, deflected back, Proctor on the catch. Crosses over, Coppola, good defense. Out to Kramer, he'll hoist the three, no good. And up strong with the rebound, Jalen Pettis.
I'd love to see Trey get a bucket right here. He's got to get involved in this offense for these guys to win the game.
Baseline drive, left it short, but a foul. And Charlie Stewart, senior, will step to the line for a pair. Stewart third on the team in scoring, though shooting just 46% from the free throw line. As a team, Dowling Catholic 61.2% from the free throw line. But perfect on the first. Got a good looking stroke.
I was just going to say, it looks like he shoots 100%. No, really good player, really good defender, athletic guy. I remember him trying to dunk on a 6'10 dude a few weeks ago. Really like what Stewart's doing with this Dowling Catholic squad.
Second free throw good as well, 2 for 2. As Stewart makes the pair, 6'3" senior. And Dowling with their first lead of the night, 4-3. Early on here tonight.
Do you think that because he's a twin, he should have been 6'9"?
What, steal some inches from the brother?
Yeah, shoot, I gave my brother all my inches. That's all I know. Now, two great kids, high academic young men, really going to be successful.
Foul there out of...
Looked like it was on Carson Brown, is what the official called.
And for Brown, that'll be his first, team foul number 2. And the uber elite free throw shooter, Trey Lewis, 86.1%, 2 for 2.
I don't think I'm 86.1% on anything in my life.
I can't disagree.
Thank you. I love the honesty.
5-4 our score. How about the drive and the finish the other way? There's Charlie Stewart again.
That's my guy right there, the blonde head bomber.
4 quick for Stewart. And we're going to have a foul.
That's really tough. His second, too.
Yeah, Carson Brown picks up the foul, and he's going to frustratedly walk over to the bench. Davis Sheck will come in, junior. And his first look here tonight for the new head coach, Clay Thielking.
From Columbine High School in Colorado. Crazy, huh?
Yes.
Everybody in our generation knows about that whole situation. It's wild. It's made its way. Oh, that looked like out of bounds.
Gets it back. Here's the 3 from the corner, off the mark. Rebound, fight for it, off the Maroons. Last touch by Coppola, and it's going to stay with the Dragons. 6-5 our score halfway through the first. Out underneath, it'll be Mason Ryan. Mason always comes in the game very quickly, not a starter, but plays starter minutes. Big piece
it's actually related to Trey.
Really?
Yeah, his mom and Trey's mom are sisters. Those dudes have been playing together since the beginning of time.
There's a drive. Fake one way, come back the other, rolled it in. Every part of the rim there for Jackson Cahill. Dragons back with the lead, 7-6. Looking for a response on the other end. Sheck drops it out. Morrow, deep 3, too strong. Offensive rebound, Stewart. He goes to Pettis. Pettis, oh, look at that. Can't get it to go. Oh, and the putback just off the mark from Stewart. Rebound secured, taken away. Here's a steal. Coppola brings it ahead for the Maroons. They trail 7-6. Just under 3 minutes left in the quarter. Morrow thought about the 3, goes into the paint, drops it out, pull up 18-footer, off the side rim. Pettis gets the offensive rebound. There's a drive the other way, left-hand layup. That one too strong from Morrow. Lewis on the push. Has to work quickly, goes with the reverse layup, no good. Strong after the rebound, Davis Sheck. There's a 3 off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by Trey Lewis, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor.
Slow this thing down. We've had a lot of missed shots, good shots, but still a lot of missed shots right here in the first quarter.
7-6 our score, a 30-second timeout as we stay right here. Up and down the floor we have gone in this one. Both teams, though, look, they're trying to find their footing just a little bit.
They are. They're not bad opportunities. They truly are not. They're just not going in. They literally are just not going in. Everyone's had really good looks on both sides of the basketball. Trey Young, or Trey, I call him Trey Young because he plays like Trey Young. Holy cow. Trey Lewis hasn't got one perimeter option yet, and by this time last Friday, he had, 9 points from deep? Tell me about that Hawkeye game. What's going on with the Hawkeye-Penn State game?
Close your ears as it's coming down to the wire here as they're checking on a clock situation. Iowa trailing by 3 with 22 seconds left. They're going to put 23.8 on the clock.
They must have the CISN TV staff on the clock on the replay. That's the only way they would have gotten that right.
Not nearly as good as what we got here.
There's no doubt about that, TC.
Johnston by a point with the basketball early in the ball game with just over 2 minutes left. Lewis flips a pass out to the top of the perimeter. They go back to the corner, and Simpson bullies his way into the paint, goes up, baby hook. Can't get the roll. Strong for the rebound is Brua.
Amada Ruha.
Into the game for the first time. Also out there with Ferguson. Morrow lines up a three. Knocked this one home. Good looking shot there for Drew. Knocks it down. And it's a lead back for Dowling. Back and forth we go. 9-7 in the paint. Off the glass, Kramer. No, gets the putback. That one doesn't go. Rebounded for a moment, then secured by Charlie Stewart. Stewart doing the dirty work in the paint. Gets it on the left wing for the Maroons. Now drives baseline. Double team comes. Looking for help. Gets it to Morrow. Morrow. Tricky dribbles on the left side. Cross court over for Ferguson. And here's a post touch for Brua. Brua threw it into the corner. Here's a drive. Morrow goes up with that left-hand runner. No good. Put back Stewart. That one's short. And the rebound brought in by Mason Ryan. Lewis.
Not one perimeter attempt tonight so far.
Flips it back. Simpson looking for another triple. That one way too strong. Ball tick deflected over and going to go to the Maroons. 36.4 seconds left. Proctor back into the game as he'll come in for Mason Ryan. And we'll see, holding for one final shot, what they're going to do here. As the clock goes inside of 30 seconds left. Quincy Ferguson, senior, 5'9", playing catch out front with Davis Scheck, the junior. Ferguson guarded out there by Ruish. Hands for Scheck. Down to 14 on the clock. Scheck with the right hand. Hands to Stewart. Stewart with the runner off window too strong. Lewis with the rebound. Drops it ahead to Proctor. Proctor at the horn. No good. As we played one quarter here at Dowling Catholic High School. Maroons 9, Dragons 7. Stay right there. We got a good one brewing as we come back with more on the other side on CISN.TV.
Right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles. 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prizes and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Back with you as we start the second quarter at West Des Moines Dowling Catholic High School. The Maroons with a 9-7 lead over the Johnston Dragons. Good start here for head coach Clay Thielking and his Maroons, 9-7. Certainly got to be happy with that. Trent Condon joined tonight by John Lamb. Good start for the Maroons.
Very good start. They cup the basketball. Stephen Kramer and Trey Lewis don't have a legitimate bucket yet. They have a free throw, but other than that, great defensive scheme by Dowling Catholic.
There's a drive from Kramer as we start the quarter. Goes up, and it's going to be a foul. So Stephen Kramer will step up to the charity stripe. A chance at a couple of free throws, something that Kramer very good at for the Dragons, drawing those fouls, getting to the line, and then hitting them once he gets there.
Yeah, I love it. You know, the first play out of half, they get him on the right slot position. That's what that's called. Hard rip through. He gets to the rim. It'll get him. This will be a catalyst to the rest of the night.
Jinxed him as he missed the first free
Dang
throw.
it! I should have talked faster.
Now
I feel terrible.
Going to put that one on you.
That's okay. He's a good kid. I deserve that one.
84.6% from the free throw line.
Oh, that's definitely on me then.
Splashes in the second one. 9-8 our score. Dowling Catholic leads it by a point here early in the second quarter. Trent Con, John Lamb, boys high school basketballs. We welcome our listeners on 106.3 KXNO. Three-pointer from the corner. Drops in. Davis Sheck with the three. 12-8 Dowling Catholic lead back to 4. Kramer at the top of the key, wants to drive, goes in, spins, still controls the dribble. Cross court for Proctor in the corner. Lost it out of his hands, gets it back to Lewis. Lewis, a 24-footer short. Long rebound comes back, and Sheck had it for a moment. Proctor out of the pack. He goes to Simpson. Simpson blocked from behind. The swat from Drew Morrow.
Morrow, he's a great athlete. He plays baseball. Let's see it live right here. Recovers, drops down in penetration, weak side, boom. Knocks that ball right out of bounds. Great defensive help by Drew Morrow.
So the swat, and it will go to Johnston out of bounds after the block shot. Simpson takes the inbound in the corner, lost it for a moment, regains, and drops to Trey Lewis. Lewis on the left wing, goes behind the back, into the paint. Little soft floater, that one off the mark. Gonna stay again, though, with the Dragons. Last touch by Dowling Catholic. (12-8) our score, 6:53 to play. As they get it in, just into the game for the first time. Samuel Turnabane had a great performance.
Great performance Friday against Valley. 3 threes, 3 blocks. Really great minutes off the bench in the fourth quarter.
Kramer can't get the runner to go, and Brua with the rebound.
Three-point shot.
Again. Got it again. How about that? Davis Sheck gets it done. Sheck with the triple, and it's a 7-point Dowling lead with just over 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Simpson. Here's Kramer, splashes that one home from 13, just inside the free throw line. Good looking shot.
Got right to his spot. About 11 feet in, just rose up right across. He's an athlete, man. He's bouncy kid. He's going to South Dakota. The Coyotes signed a Division I scholarship. Free education for Mr. Kramer.
Dowling Catholic 15, Johnston 10, just inside of 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Trent Con and John Lamb with you, high school basketball on CISN TV, along with KXNO. There's Simpson inside, and he rolls that one in. He's been active out there for the Dragons tonight. He's got 5, and it's back to a 3-point deficit. Got a whistle and a hold. They're going to call a foul as they get Trey Lewis with his first, and team foul number 3 whistled against Johnston. 5:32 left in the second quarter. As Dowling leading by 3 takes the basketball in. Capola to the right side and Sheck. Top of the key, Stewart. Stewart on the drive. Gets a double team, just chucks it up off the window and rolls free. Rebounded by Stephen Kramer as he pushes it ahead. Kramer into the paint.
Spin.
Double team comes into the corner. Here's the three-pointer from Turnabane. No good, and high for the rebound is Brua. He pushes it ahead. Stop and go move. Flip to the corner, swing it around. Brua, he'll line up a 3. Nearly banked it in. Stewart can't get the putback to go. Kramer steps through, Euro step, can't get the shot. Simpson with the rebound. He left that short, and a rebound in what has proved to be a physical ball game here. Dowling with the ball in a 3-point lead.
Well, both schools have two of the best weight rooms in the country. Glad to see it. Slow it down, call timeout, get your guys together. What a game so far.
Timeout. Clay Thielking going to talk things over with his squad. It's a 30-second timeout. Want to thank our sponsors as we join the radio side, including Handle University, the Urology Center of Iowa. Also a big thank you to Victory Mounds, Wolf Construction Roofing, and Rush Nigget, Brick Gentry Law PC. Signorama of Urbandale amongst our high school basketball sponsors here on the radio side on KXNO. We'll have coverage for you coming up on the girls' state basketball side, also the boys' state side, as we continue. Ames with the lead over Ankeny, 19-5. 4:31 to play. Dowling got to be happy with where they are.
Yeah, got to be happy. They're getting stops. Really impressed with Coppola. Joey Coppola is doing a fantastic job guarding Trey Lewis. That's not easy to do. Not easy to do. I couldn't guard my lunch money, let alone guard a guy like Trey Lewis.
4.5 left before halftime. Dowling 15, Johnston 12. A grinded out kind of game. This is certainly the pace that they wanted to play with. Thrown out, too strong out of bounds. Brua trying to find Stewart inside, a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Well, look at those arms. We just talked about their weight room. This is a physical basketball game.
Trey Lewis brings it across for the Johnston Dragons, trailing by 3. High screen, gets a double screen, steps into a three-pointer, too strong. Long rebound comes out into the hands of the Dragons. Lewis for 3 again. That one also too strong. And the rebound secured by Charlie Stewart. Stewart gets it to Coppola. Coppola with the push. There's a 3. Brua missed everything. And the rebound for Nathan Ruish. Ruish ahead for Kramer. Kramer, we're going to get a reach and a hold. It's going to be a foul against Dowling Catholic. That'll be the 5th team foul whistled against the Maroons.
Yeah, they're playing without fouling. This is really, really good.
Out underneath for Johnston after the 5th team foul. Ryan gets it in to Tornabane. Lewis turns the corner. Goes in the corner, flip it around. Turnabane tries another 3. That one's short. And the rebound brought in by Colin Clark.
The name sounds a little familiar.
Name that is well revered here inside the walls of Dowling Catholic High School.
Because of Kent Clark, right? Superman?
Something like that.
Basically Superwoman, technically.
Yes, yeah. No doubt about it. There's a drive from Kramer, looks to the corner, Turnabane. Stop for a moment, went up with it, left it short. Rebound to Ruish, he'll try the jumper, that one no good. Ruish with an offensive rebound, another set. Lewis for 3, good.
There he is.
Trey Lewis, it's been a slow start for him shooting the ball. He's got 5, and we're tied up 15-15 with 2:50 to play.
Yep, and I just got a text message. I was incorrect. Trey Lewis and Mason Ryan. Trey Lewis's mom, Mason Ryan's dad are siblings, not sister and sister.
You're close.
No.
You had the cousin part right.
Well, it's just not good enough, Trent. Not for this broadcast. KXNO and CISN. No, it's not good enough.
Ryan
had
has
to correct myself.
Underneath the corner, gets it out. Kramer for 3. Got that one to drop. Good looking shot there. Kramer able to gather himself and knock it home.
This is where Johnston gets very dangerous.
Looking for the answer on the other end. In and out, no good. Stewart with the rebound. He goes up, had it tipped away. Couple of good looks there for the Maroons, but Johnston controls. Kramer into the front court for the Dragons. Crosses over his dribble. Fade away, 14-footer too strong. And the rebound brought in by Coppola. Coppola across the timeline for the Maroons, trailing now by 3. 18-15. Then inside of 2 minutes left in the second quarter. There's a drop. Brua goes up, no, but a foul. And it's going to be a couple of free throws for the big man for Dowling Catholic. 2 free throws, stepping up to the line. A little bit of a change here in the lineup tonight.
Mata Bruhaha. He transferred from North High School his freshman year. He's been here. He's a defensive lineman, linebacker for Dowling Catholic. Really, really good young man, high academic guy. He'll play football at the next level, but you got to love him as a big man on your basketball squad.
Good free throw shooter as well, coming in 75%, but misses on the first.
So now we're even. You screwed him up.
No, he had already missed it before I said that.
Oh, so I'm still down
Yeah,
one?
yeah, you're down one.
Man, can't catch a break with you, TC.
Let's see Mata's second here. See, that one's good. That's on me.
All right. You're right.
That's how it's done. 18-16. Johnston up by 2 with the basketball with 100 seconds left before halftime. On the left side, Kramer weaving with Lewis. Lewis into the paint, cross court. Here's an open three for Turnabane. You betcha. Samuel Turnabane continues his hot week from the deep spot. Here's Morrow for 3. That one no good, but Stewart with the offensive rebound.
That's his 6th offensive rebound. Oh, hey-oh.
Takeaway on the other side by Mason Ryan. Ryan didn't have numbers. He slows it down. Lewis transition 3. Splashes that one home. Oh, what a spurt out of the Dragons. They lead it all of a sudden by 8. 8 points for Trey Lewis. Timeout on the floor. Back in 30 seconds. Johnston 24. Dowling Catholic 16. Back with more here in a moment. It's High School Hoops.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore. 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
And don't forget the big March college basketball. Got a John Lamb back with you, Dowling Catholic High School. What a run here out of Johnston. And boy, John, they do it in a hurry.
Yeah, we said it with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left when Trey got his first 3 and Kramer got his first 3. They're going to turn it up fast. These are very talented players. Let's check this replay out.
Just a stop back and
dude, I don't know if we could throw the ball that far.
Lewis in
25
transition.
feet.
Yeah, he's just so pure with the basketball too, and you can see that shooting stroke. Well, he's spent a lot of time in the gym.
The black market low weirdos like me, these recruiting junkies, are saying that he is committed to Drury, a very good Division II school in Missouri, national champions. I think 3 or 4 years ago. He's going to have a fantastic career. I love this kid. I love how hard he works. Amazing family. This dude's a warrior.
Turnabane gets the steal knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Johnston as they lead 24-16, 51 seconds left. Lewis drives into the paint, goes up, had a block from behind. It's going to stay with Johnston again. Good defense there from the backside out of Davis Scheck. Scheck's played well.
Yeah, he has. He's. It looks like he took a new role this week. He's playing a lot more minutes than we saw him a few weeks ago. Very good defender.
Johnston gets the basketball in, leading by 8, 24-16. 40 seconds left. Here's Kramer all the way to the rim. Nobody stopped him as he got back behind the defender, and the lead builds now to 10. 26-16 with 30 seconds to go. Morrow playing catch with Ferguson.
Got to cut this thing to single digits.
Important possession here as we continue late in the first half, down to 15 seconds to play. Morrow returns for Ferguson. Ferguson holds. One dribble and a bounce pass over for Morrow. Goes to the high post and Stewart lost it for a moment. Gets it back, goes inside. Oh, a cut and an offensive foul. Guess who drew it? Mason Ryan. As always, right there. Such a smart player.
That's my dude, Mason. Take a charge every quarter, Ryan. He had 3 last week against Valley. Huge one. That would have cut it to 8 to go into halftime. Very, very heady play from the senior.
Instead, it is the end of the first half as Johnston with a big spurt at the end of the quarter, 26-16. They take the lead. John Lamb looked like some testy moments there for a while. Dowling playing with the physicality certainly they were hoping for, but suddenly the offense started going. Lewis hit a couple of shots, and you look up, and just like that, Johnston leads it by 10 here, 26-16.
Yeah, the last time that Dowling had the lead was right before Trey and I said Grant, but that's his older brother, Steven, started going. I mean, they are dangerous. They're dangerous players. We saw them have, combined 28 points a half last week. Love to see the fortitude, continue to battle. Defense is going to win this game. Dowling's got to continue to make some shots, and they had a little bit of a hard time to do that the last part of the second quarter.
26-16, our halftime score here from Dowling Catholic High School. Johnston leading the Maroons. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back on the other side, get you updated if you missed what happened in game one. Also some scores from around the area. And a 10-point game at the half. Monday Night Basketball continues in a moment on CISN TV and 106.3 KXNO.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Our team at DeArmond Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the DeArmond difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit BBB.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Holtz Plumbing and Heating continues to be one of Central Iowa's fastest growing plumbing, heating, and cooling companies. I'm reminded of that every day as I see our fleet of vehicles in all shapes and sizes head out to help customers in need. We work hard to keep our vehicles clean and in good shape. Some are customized with great ideas, and some maybe not so much. But at the end of the day, a job well done and a happy customer means everything to us. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Getting your field ready for next spring and summer. Can help you improve the quality and playability of your field. Go to victorymounds.com and stay in the game all year long. Welcome back once again, Dowling Catholic High School. Trent Condon, John Lamb with you as we are talking high school basketball here at the half. Johnston 26, Dowling Catholic 16. Dowling stretched that lead out to 4 at one point early in the second quarter, led it 12-8, but an 18-4 run to end the first half has given the Dragons the lead here.
Yeah, they have the firepower to score 6 million points within an 8-minute quarter, which is, I know the math is off, but
yeah, it sounds a little wrong.
That's just how talented this Dragons team is, and I'm just really impressed with Coach Frick and how he gets his guys buckets and shot opportunities. It's easy to say, hey, get your best player the ball. Mm-hmm. It's really hard when the team is game planning against him all week long.
No doubt about it. This has been An interesting one. Coming off that loss, you figured Johnston was going to come in, maybe eyes on fire, just raring to go. Wasn't the case early on. It felt like it took a little while to get their bearings underneath them. And they know this is a busy week, too. You got the makeup game here tonight, Tuesday, Friday. It's a big week in front of him. And for this team to stay with it, not pout, not drop their heads, I think an impressive coaching performance there as well.
Oh, spot on, 100%. And it was the same way last year. It wasn't like Johnston was the alpha dog all season long. They weren't. But the way they walked through, and I say walk because they beat the brakes off a few teams throughout the state tournament and through sub-state. They walked through that thing because they're so talented. They come on late, and things like this is what grows programs. I mean, they grow by the second. They watched film. I'm sure they had a Saturday morning practice. If coach is nice, it was 11 a.m., maybe a 1 p.m. tilt, and they had a Sunday night shoot-around. That's what this is when you're talking about high-level high school basketball. Very, very good job by Frick, and I know these guys are getting better by the second.
Looking back to what we saw for people just joining us, Game 1 went to the undefeated Johnston girls as they outlasted Dowling Catholic in that one by a score of 57-61. We gave Aaliyah Riley our player of the game. She did a little bit of everything out there. I'll tell you, though, that Johnston team just has so many ways that they can beat you. Certainly no doubt that they are the #1 team in the state.
No doubt, and people are going to be upset at me, but I'll be that guy. They're not going to have a game until they play Waterloo West.
Yeah.
Waterloo West has very, very good coaching, a long legacy of high-level coaching, and they have 2 Division I players on that team. Haley Polk is really, really good, and Sahara Williams is really, really, really good. And I can't wait till they tilt off, but at the end of the day, I am impressed with Dowling. They stuck with them. They played very, very hard. They got their big girls in foul trouble, and maybe they found a little chink in the armor of the Johnston Dragons. What's going on with that Iowa-Penn State game, TC?
Well, you keep hitting buttons over here that makes the screen go down. Just leave it alone.
It could be the Android.
It's not. It's a superior product to the garbage.
Oh, you and all my buddies say the same thing. It's why their messages are green.
Green for money.
Oh,
green means go.
Oh, gosh, I have no comeback. I had one joke to fight that. Yeah, dang it.
I got you.
Per usual.
Tight one there. We got a tight one here. 26-16 at the half. Back with the start of the second half. Johnston and Dowling Catholic on CISN TV and 106.3 KXNO.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
At Holt Plumbing and Heating, our team is clean-cut, professionally dressed, and always training to be the best. We have families too, and we understand that nothing is more important than keeping them safe and comfortable. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. A high-quality job with a smile and a little extra wow. I would like to personally invite you to experience Holt Plumbing and Heating and find out why, for over 70 years, families all over central Iowa say, let Holt handle that.
Our team at D. Armand Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the D. Armand difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new D. Armand Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new D. Armand Ford Indianola, DArmandFord.com.
Got a John Lamb back once again. Dowling Catholic High School, 26-16 our halftime score. Dragons defense locked down, ended the first half with a big run, 18-4, as they took over with the lead there after trailing by as many as 4 in the first half. Dragons led in the first half. Trey Lewis with 8 points, also 8 points from Stephen Kramer. On the other side, the leader in a balanced scoring attack, as we saw Charlie Stewart out of the starters with 4 points. Also good performance off the bench. Davis Sheck,
10 points.
Played well for Dowling.
I got a message from the higher ups.
Okay.
We want to say hello to Miss Lisa. Hi, Miss Lisa.
Hi, Miss Lisa. I'm in the dark here. In the dark, and a takeaway the other way. Turnabane all the way through. Had it blocked from behind. Ball loose out of bounds, and Coach Frick, he's looking for a foul there. He can't believe that Turnabane didn't get the whistle in 2 free throws. We take a look here at CISN TV on the replay. Went up there against a couple of defenders. There was contact all over the place, and he landed hard into that padding underneath the hoop.
He really did. But I'll be honest, I'm a little ways away, and I don't have all the information, but it looked very clean to me.
Johnston, though, with the basketball, leading by 10 as we start the second half. Lewis off the curl. Drops it back for Mason Ryan. Ryan goes and finishes at the tin with the right hand. Mason Ryan, his first points of the night.
I love how Frick, kind of bubbles up the lineups. He doesn't ever stick with, great trap right there.
And thrown
doesn't
away.
ever stick with the starters. I like that.
Couple of changes here in the starting lineup in the second half as it's Lewis, Kramer, and Simpson who started the ball game. Also out there Nathan Ruish and Mason Ryan getting the start for the second half. Trey Lewis yo-yos a dribble into the paint, flips it back for Simpson around to Kramer. Kramer jab step, now the drive, had it taken away, stolen by Dowling Catholic on the run out. Is Morrow, goes up with the left hand and the finish off the window.
I love how hard he just lowered his shoulder, went to a strong hand, absorbed the contact. Really good play by the junior, Drew Morrow.
6:40 left, third quarter, back to a 10-point lead. There's a shot from Ryan off the mark and the rebound and the push from Carson Brown. Brown didn't play much in the first half because of foul trouble. Morrow thought about a three, now dribbles it back out. Picks up his dribble on the right side, returns to Carson Brown. Brown back to Morrow, right wing. Morrow asks for some help and flips it to Capola. Dribble right side for Joey. To Pettis. Pettis top of the key. Patient offensive set here for Dowling. The drive. Brown goes through. Before he was able to get the pass off, he was fouled. And it'll be ball out underneath for Dowling Catholic. Trailing by 10. Davis Sheck comes back in. And the inbound, they get it to Jalen Pettis. Pettis drives, goes up, takes contact, but an offensive foul will give it back to Johnston. That's a stinger.
That's a very, very difficult basketball call to make.
So it'll go back over to Johnston. That's the third whistled against Jalen Pettis McMullen. And now we get a hold back the other end. Seems like the crew trying to clean things up a little bit. No more clutching and holding out there.
I love the clutching and holding, though. So important.
And set to inbound it. It'll be Mason Ryan for Johnston. The Dragons still up by 10, 28-18. Kramer takes the inbound, hands to Lewis right wing. Lewis drive, cut off at the elbow. Goes back to Simpson, return to Lewis. Lewis from the top of the key, threw it, deflected, stolen away. Maroons on the run out. To the right side, Morrow pump fakes, now steps into a three, got it to go. Drew Morrow with the triple. Maroons cut it to 7, 28-21 with 5:20 left. Kramer backs into the paint. Goes to Ruish. Ruish back to Kramer in the paint. Kramer backs his way in. Turnaround, Jay too strong. Rebounded by Sheck. Davis with six first half points. Goes over to Carson Brown. Brown drops it as he was bumped. And it'll be a foul against Johnston. That'll be team foul number 2 of the second half. Whistled against the Dragons. Ball out underneath as they got it against Stephen Kramer.
They are not going anywhere. We're going to have a dog fight until about 9:30 p.m. it looks like.
There's an inside catch. Step through, blocked from behind by Simpson. The throw ahead to Kramer. Kramer all the way up, scoops it up and in. Using that length on that one and the finger roll, going a little Iceman there.
Yeah, I love to see him get going. He's as good as it gets right here in Central Iowa.
Carson Brown runs the offense for Dowling Catholic. Goes to Sheck. He'll step into a 3, pure. Davis Sheck can't give him room out there. He's got 9. And Dowling has cut it back to a 6-point game, 30-24, with 4:20 left in the third. Here's Lewis, turn around, drops it back for Kramer. Kramer crosses over at the top of the key, spins against a double team, throws it back to Trey Lewis. Lewis all the way in, got too deep in the rebound for Dowling. The throw ahead, left hand layup, just off the mark, tough angle there for Sheck, and couldn't find the range. Outside 3, Ruish rolled out, rebound for Brown. Halfway through the third quarter, Johnson's lead at 6, Dowling with the basketball. Goes
Big
to Davis
3.
out, Morrow off the front rim, no good. Had a great look at it. And everything but the finish. 30-24 inside. Simpson used a little footwork there to find the range. A lead to 8, 32-24 for the Dragons. Sheck goes to Coppola. Double team against that zone. Lifts it back out. Sheck again for 3. Front rim, no. Offensive rebound. Morrow with the step back. Good hustle there out of Drew Morrow.
6-point ball game, TC. Got to get a stop here. Got another possession. Heat is on for the Dragons.
32-26. Ruish tries to answer. Missed everything. Simpson, though, gets the offensive rebound. He works, creates a little room, throws up a shot, left that one short.
That's like the Harry Potter room at the bottom of the stairs. That's how much room is in that thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I need to read those books to you if you want me to.
You can.
I would. I'd love that.
Morrow tries to answer with a jumper off the mark, rebounded by Johnston with 2:35 left in the third quarter. Johnston 32, Dowling 26. Kramer bullies his way into the paint. Gets a double team, drops it back. Mason Ryan in and out, no good. Another offensive rebound for Ruish. He left it short on the putback, and Carson Brown finally comes in and cleans the glass. All the way ahead for Morrow, way too strong on the layup. He slides all the way through. Near an opening underneath the basket. There's a jumper from Lewis back the other way, miss. Ryan comes out of the pack with it. He looks for a shot. He goes back to Stephen Kramer. Back and forth we go. Kramer gets a double team out to Ryan for 3. That time it's good. Timeout on the floor. 1:53 left. It's a 30-second timeout as we keep it right here.
Biggest shot of the game. I'm dizzy watching it back and forth and back and forth. Mason Ryan with a huge shot on the wing to get that, whatever just happened right there, stopped. 7, 8 missed buckets right there. What do you got? Big shot by Mason Ryan. Big shot for the Dragons.
And shot it with confidence. You definitely saw that as well. As he got that ball, got it in his shooting pocket, and was just ready to fire right away.
He doesn't just take charges and win games. The fun fact about that kid, he has a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
He's had a podcast since he's been like a 9th or 10th grader. Works at Hy-Vee, or Fairway, one of the two. Just a good dude, man. You just love young men that want to chase excellence, and that's what Mason Ryan does.
35-26 after the made triple for Mason Ryan. It's a 9-point Johnston lead. Inside of 2 minutes left in the third. Loons have been threatening. Double team comes, deflected and taken away by Jackson Cahill. Now Kramer from the top goes to work. Drops it off into the left corner for 3. That one no good. Ball still loose and goes into the hands of Charlie Stewart. Stewart for Morrow. Waits for a moment, lets the defense clear, finishes that time with the left hand. 35-28. Johnston's lead at 7.
Love the patience from Morrow right there. You literally have like a 0.3 second. Wow.
Lewis with the answer quickly the other way.
To make that decision, he made the right decision, both Lewis and Morrow.
Certainly didn't slow down. 37-28. Lead at 9. Brown goes into the corner. Here's another 3. Front rimming no good. Offensive rebound. Drop to Brown. Back outside. Morrow thought about the 3. Instead goes to Brown. He'll try the 3. Off the side of the backboard. No good. Check with the rebound. He goes up. Off the mark. 37-28. 40 seconds to play. Kramer goes to the corner. Slowed out as it's tipped out of bounds with 33.8 seconds remaining. And Samuel Turnabane will set back into the lineup. 33.8 seconds, a 9-point lead for Johnston. Now the decision, do you hold for one final shot of the third quarter? And try to run things.
Yeah, you're up by 9 points right now. You hold it as long as you can. I mean, unless you have a clear blow by.
And Lewis, excellent ball handler. Him and Kramer up front, just gonna try to tick down that clock. Kramer guarded by Charlie Stewart. And we're gonna get a foul on Stewart on the reach. That'll be the third team foul against Dowling Catholic. And for Stewart, that's his first. Down to 14.2 seconds remaining. I'll throw it all the way into the backcourt. Here's Lewis. Down to 10 seconds for the Dragons. He gets a double screen. Goes into the corner. Open triple. Instead, Cahill steps in. That one off the mark, though. Proctor at the horn, spins around, misses the shot as the third comes to a close. Johnston 37, Dowling Catholic 28. Fourth quarter coming your way next on CISN TV and 1460 KXNO and 106.3 FM.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore. 109th and Douglas at Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Start of the fourth quarter, Johnston 37, Dowling Catholic 28. I'm Trent Condon, joined here this evening by John Lamb. Well, John, the Dowling Catholic Maroons hung around here. Now, how do you get back and really make this a ball game?
You need 3 stops in a row 2 times, and this game is on. If they allow Trey or Kramer to get going, this thing can be over real fast.
There's a deep 3, good, and there it is. Wow, what a shot for Lewis. Way downtown, he knocks it home. And the lead at double figures now to 12, 40-28. And certainly not the start Dowling Catholic needed. In the corner, here's the drive. Back the other way for Sheck, looking inside, and nice finish there in the paint for Jalen Pettis.
You know, Johnston switched to the zone about halfway through the third quarter. That was the first time Dowling's really dissected it right there. 3 reversals, side to side to side, in down low. Great seal by Pettis. Now we got a 10-point game.
And a turnover as Proctor, this little miscommunication there with him and Turnabane up front. Goes into the backcourt for an over and back violation. Quickly back into the game, Nathan Ruish will come in for Talon Proctor.
I like Proctor. I know he's had a little bit tough night, but we watched him last weekend. I've seen him through the summers. He's going to have a really, really, really nice career here at Johnston.
Dowling gets the ball back down by 10, 40-30. As they get it in to Carson Brown. Brown on the drive, cut off, out, Scheck, three, got it again. Davis Scheck. Monster night continues off the bench. He's got a dozen. The Maroons are within 7, 40-33. Lots of time left with 6:40 to play. Lewis goes to the corner and Simpson. Simpson hands to Kramer. Kramer right side. Working against Stewart. Stewart got caught with his hand in there. It'll be a foul, his second. And the 4th team foul against Dowling here the second half. Mason Ryan will come back into the game for Johnston as he checks in for Jacob Simpson.
Should we give some nicknames to some of these kids since we're covering them so much?
That's all you.
Magic Man, Mason Ryan. What do you think? Money Man?
We'll see if it sticks. It's all up to you.
Hey,
it's got to be a good one.
I'm just brainstorming here.
Hit out of bounds. It's going to stay with Johnston. 40-33, 6:26 to go.
I love Carson Ball on-ball defense. He's like Tyrese Hunter. The way he closes with that length, watch his hands every time his opponent catches the basketball.
And an outstanding football player, Carson Brown.
Just got offered by UNI.
Here's Lewis, off some contact, step back, 19-footer, no good. Out of bounds, it'll go to Dowling. So the Maroons get the basketball back, trailing by 7.
Do we have a final in that Hawkeye game?
90-86, Nittany Lions, I tried to tell you.
Man, you did. It was 5, wasn't it?
Didn't matter how many it was. Penn State won outright as Dogs. Here's Morrow for 3, good again! What a shot, Drew Morrow. He's got 15, Dowling within 4. Lewis on the other end, hoop in the arm. So strong in there, and the finish, a chance at a 3-point play.
So strong, but 7, one pass, boom, boom, 7 seconds. So Morrow hits that 3, closes the gap just enough at 5:58. Lewis is at the line at 5:51. I don't know if I could get up the floor in 7 seconds, let alone score a bucket and get a free throw.
And the lead builds back to 7 again for Johnston, 43-36 with 5:45 to go, clock in. Scheck with the drive, pull up, runner, got it again. 14 now for Scheck. With 5:35 left, Johnston's lead trimmed to 5, 43-38. Into the corner, Ryan. Turnabane goes into the paint, bullies his way in, pump fakes, dropped it for Lewis. Lewis lost it for a moment, gets it back. He'll dribble into the corner. Tricky dribbles, crosses it over. Into the paint, flips over, Turnabane tries the triple and splashes it home. Samuel, he's got such a pretty shot. 46-38 with 5 minutes to play. Dowling with the basketball, down by 5, looking to get that big response. They've done it a couple of times. Carson Brown in the corner. Drops back for Joey Coppola. And as they work the weave, Carson Brown. Now Morrow. Brown thought about the baseline drive instead. Step back 3, missed everything. Too strong. Kramer on the run out. Had it stolen for a moment, gets it back in the corner. He'll drive again, and the slam. Woo! Slam from Stephen Kramer. And the lead back to 10 for Johnston.
He was going, period. Offense, right to the rim. Defense, you have to slide over, get outside those lane lines and take a charge.
Back in 30 seconds, Johnston 48, Dowling Catholic 38. High School Hoops continues on CISN and KXNO.
At D. Armand Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the D. Armand difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Your recliner, hoops, after your vasectomy with the Urology Center of Iowa. .428 to play fourth quarter. Johnston 48, Dowling Catholic 38 as we look again. Kramer lost it for a moment, gathers, and then nobody stepped in defensively for the Maroons.
No, we need Mason Ryan on Dowling to take that charge, didn't we?
Gets the big slam and the lead back to 10 now for Johnston, 48-38 with 4:15 clock running in the fourth. Maroons with the basketballs. They go left to right. Here's an open three. That one skimmed off the rim, no good from Coppola. Lewis into the paint, picks up his dribble, finds some help with Stephen Kramer up front.
It's elite defense by Coppola right there.
Lewis gets it back, guarded by Joey Coppola. They go to Kramer, this time in the post. Goes cross court. Ruish with the drive. He sees a double team. Drops it back off the hands of Lewis. Turnover, going to give it back to Dowling Catholic.
But something so small that our viewers, I hope you can see, is Coppola closes that lane with his inside hand, his left high hand. If he does his right dominant hand there, he does not tip the basketball. Something I try to teach kids every year, every single day, and very few get it.
Here's Sheck trying another three. That one off the mark. Rebound secured by the Dragons, leading by 10. Lewis back for Ryan. He'll try a three. Got it again. The shooting prowess of the Dragons continue. Ryan's got 8 and the lead at 13 now for the Dragons, 51-38. Biggest lead of the fourth quarter. Cross court, Sheck again for three. Got it this time, 51-41 with 3:05 to go. Sheck's got 17 as he has put together a strong performance. Him and Morrow and the scoring threats tonight for the Maroons. Now Johnston running the weave as they run some clock. Ryan had a tip from behind, but into the hands of Kramer for Trey Lewis. Lewis drives, goes up with the right hand, off the glass and in. So quick, and the finish for Lewis. He's got 18 to lead all scorers.
Great pass.
Inside, and it's going to be a foul against Kramer. For Kramer, that'll be his second and the third team foul of the second half against the Dragons. Getting ready to inbound. It'll be Drew Morrow. Gets it into Jalen Pettis. Back to Morrow. Morrow from the top of the key. Goes right side, Coppola. Back Morrow, 26-footer, nearly banked it in. Long rebound comes in the hands of Coppola. And there's going to be a reach and a foul again on Kramer. So picks up back-to-back fouls. He's up to 3 now in the game, and the fourth team foul against the Dragons.
Right, but you got to love his aggressiveness. He's going for that basketball, trying to seal this game. They only had 3 team fouls. Not a bad play by Kramer.
12-point lead for Johnston. Dowling with the basketball with 2:12 left in the fourth quarter. Carson Brown cut off on the drive attempt. He'll go to Morrow. Morrow throws it up, too strong. Pettis with the offensive rebound, lost it on the way up. Goes into the hands of a teammate. That was Sheck, who can't find the range. And rebound brought in by Samuel Turnabane. Lewis all the way ahead. Amongst the trees, drops it back. Turnabane for 3! Got another one! Wow. He's got 9. And the development of that young man has gone a long ways here over the last week, seeing more minutes for Coach Frick's squad, and it's a 15-point lead now for Johnston, 56-41. Back in 30 seconds. Right now, it's all Dragons on CISN TV and KXNO. Yes.
It's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra products, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Welcome back once again to Dowling Catholic High School. Johnston 56, Dowling Catholic 41, 1:47 to go in the ball game. Our video feed and streaming as always at CISN.TV as we see Turnabane again hitting that three-pointer. Good looking shot, and I think Coach Frick has really found something here with the junior.
I agree. He had 4 threes coming in this game, and I swear we saw 3 of them last week. And he's done a fantastic job. He's 3 for 4 right now from the perimeter, and he's guarding the big. He's doing a fantastic job switching on all ball screens. I really like the junior, and I really like his AC Slater hair.
It's great.
It is so good.
Looking out there, probably 6'6", 6'7" with that.
Oh, then that means we're 6'2".
I'm not 6'2".
No, he's 6'4", 6'5", maybe. He's lanky. But look how he sprints over his coach to learn. Young people, if you're watching this on CISN TV, be coachable. Mm-hmm. Literally, be coachable. You don't know it all. I don't know it all. The best coaches in the world still choose to learn from other coaches. Be coachable.
Johnston by 15. Here's a corner 3. That one off the mark. Strong rebound from Nathan Ruish of the Dragons. Trey Lewis brings it across the timeline. Gets into the paint, out. How about Turnabane again? Why not? 12 points tonight off the bench from Samuel Turnabane. All on 3-pointers. Ball nearly turned over. Hustle over there, out of bounds to Johnston. Dragons are going to pick up their 12th win of the season as they lead at 59-41 with 57 seconds to play. Substitution, Logan Kerr will come into the game. Also in Jaden Hansen. Number 22, Jesse Valdez.
That's a good kid too. Really good baseball player, really great family.
Dragons work the final 50 seconds of the game. Valdez into the paint. Back.
How about another
again.
one?
Oh, just deep on that one. But the offensive rebound for Hansen. And then we're going to get a whistle back the other way. Going to stay on this end. Couple of substitutions for the Dragons as number 24, Cameron Henderson, will come in. Also, Dylan Grandin will check into the ball game. So Coach Frick give an opportunity here to some of his reserves get some playing time out there. Final 40 seconds. Grandin looking inside, had it taken away. Stolen by Davis Scheck. Scheck's had a nice night tonight for the Maroons. Into the corner, Brown will hoist the 3, left it short. And the rebound secured by Jesse Valdez. Valdez dribbles it across.
Jesse, I hope you're listening to this. I just want you to wear your headband again.
Think you're missing something there without the headband, huh?
Yeah, man, he wore headband all the way through middle school, and he's just a great young man.
Grandin dribbling out the final seconds here. There's the horn. That's the final. Johnston 59, Dowling Catholic 41. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and put a cap on things on the other side. High school basketball, another Johnston victory, this time on the boys' side tonight, 59-41. We're back with more in a moment.
Right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prices and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
We
are
We are so much more.
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are.
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra products, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Back with you one final time from Dowling Catholic High School. A doubleheader sweep for the Johnston Dragons. Win it on the girls' side and outlast the Maroons on the boys' side. Final score, 59-41. Johnston gets the victory here on the boys' side. And well, Trey Lewis ended up with 18 points. Stephen Kramer did his thing. He had 12. Maybe the story of the game comes out of Samuel Tornabane. Off the bench, 12 points. We saw him play well on Friday night, and it feels like Coach Frick, a guy that doesn't normally go real deep, maybe he's found a little depth piece here for his Dragons.
Yeah, he has. You know, Tornabane didn't start the game, but he started the second half. He was tremendous the third and fourth quarter against Valley, even in the loss. Really like what he's doing. And, I mean, I know we're about to give a player of the game out. It's got to be him or it's got to be Mason Ryan. Those two can really be a catalyst behind, obviously, the firepower that Kramer and Lewis bring to the table night in and night out.
59-41 the final here. Johnston 22-13. They outscore the Maroons. Dowling Catholic, though, it's been a rough season in terms of win-loss record for Dowling. They fall to 2-10 on the season, but I thought some learning moments and certainly a lot of good things here for first-time head coach Clay Thielking, who comes in, takes over for O'Connor. I think some growing moments certainly this season, but found some things that you can take and build on what he saw here tonight.
Oh, without a doubt. This game was way closer than the score. I know it's an 18-point victory by the Dragons. This was back and forth the entire evening. First, you had Dowling start the game at a little bit of better pace than the Dragons did. But the Dragons got that juice. They came back. They scored a bunch of points. Dowling had a very difficult time scoring in the second half. What do you have for the halftime score? Yeah, 26-16. You get 11 points. I mean, it's very difficult to win these games when you're not scoring in the mid to high 50s, early 60s. That's what basketball is nowadays. And Dowling had looks. Both teams had looks. Johnston withstood the push by the Catholics.
Johnston goes to 12-2 on the season. Dowling falls to 2-10. Game one also to Johnston as the undefeated Dragons pick up their 15th win of the year. It was fun, and ready to do it again tomorrow night?
I mean, are you buying me dinner? Is this a date? Is this
No,
an
we're going
invitation?
to work.
Well, CISN going to be there?
Just you and me. We're going to do radio only tomorrow night on KXNO. The guys are busy, so it'll be us.
All right, man.
Don't sound so excited.
You got me if you want me, man. Where are we going to be? You're not going to tell the world yet, are you?
We'll figure that out.
Deal. No, this has been great. High school basketball right now, it's back. I love the people in the gym. You know, the teams are playing hard. This is good. This is right where we need to be. This is an amazing time. It's February tomorrow, right?
It is.
1 month till state tournament, baby.
Ooh, we're getting there. We are getting there. Johnston got a couple of victories tonight as they cap off the boys' side. 59-41 the final here tonight. We hand out our Graphite Construction Group hard hat player of the game. Look, I got to tell you, we got to go with Samuel Tornabane.
That's your dude. I love him.
Comes off the bench, 12 points, all on three-pointers, was mixing up inside, playing post defense, and he is our player of the game. That'll do it for coverage here tonight on CISN TV and the radio call this evening on KXNO. We'll be back with you tomorrow night on KXNO with the doubleheader of basketball starting at 6 o'clock. Final score for the final time, 59-41. Johnston, a winner over Dowling Catholic. For John Lamb,
Get home safe.
I'm Trent Condon. Good
Get
night,
home
everyone.
safe.